All right. Come on, YouTube. And we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream on this Hump Day. That's right, Mike. Guess what day it is? It's Hump Day, and it's a Hump Day celebration here at RSG during the lunch stream. What is the lunch stream? The stream where we stream every Monday through Friday at this time to hang out with you awesome and amazing folks and do stuff, discuss, and answer your questions and comments and help in the game of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, the mobile game brought by Capital Games. I'm your man with the plan, Ranger J 1999, welcoming you guys into another fun-filled show. I hope you guys are all doing well as we get our halfway point home toward the weekend. And I hope you guys have all been safe and doing what you need to do, whether it's morning, noon, or night, whether you're watching this live or not. It doesn't matter. We're here to hang out with you guys and bring you something fun to listen to during the day, night, morning, whatever it is that you need to do. All right, so that being said, welcome to the stream. Same spiel that I always give when we do these is if you're new to the stream, come on in. We're pushing for more subs now. So two things that we're pushing for right now at RSG: more subs and more dots. We'll forget about the dots right now. But no, if you haven't subbed, please sub. It really does help the channel. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Also, at the same time, hit the like button. That really does help the channel. And the other is Patreon, where we're trying to get more Patreons. We got a few yesterday as we were doing mini Ross reviews, and it's very much appreciated. If you would like to support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member, $5 a month. I'm looking to update the Patreon homepage. If you are a Patreon, please also message me in Discord and say you need access, because you do get access to the VIP status, where you have your own channel and stuff like that. You can reach out to us and tag us and things of that nature. So if you are a VIP, please make sure you message me if you don't have access to the VIP in our Discord. So please feel free to do that. So come to Patreon sponsor. It's really simple. If you do become a Patreon sponsor, let me know. And if you'd like a mini roster review from that, you can go ahead and just hit me up immediately. Say, hey, look, I just became a Patreon, and I'd like to get a mini roster review. Well, I'll do that today. I don't have any problem with that. As I try to get more Patreon sponsors and stuff, it does make a difference. All right, that being said, this is an interactive stream. Well, all right, Andrew Zoni's coming in hot and heavy. And he's not the only one. I had someone earlier that wanted me to look at their mods as well. So we'll do that in a second. There's nothing going on in the game right now that is really pressing. I talked to Thane about our defense, and we're going to change a few things up, but most of the, we'll get it set up. But man, I got a monster count to mess with. Unimatrix is our first contender, and he's only 9.8 million versus my 8.5. Got a fight on our hands. Holy moly in the for holy. So we'll duke it out there. We'll go for the win. You guys know how it is. That being said, this is an interactive stream, so we ask you to do two things when you come in here. First, I'll give you a greeting because we want to shout you guys out. Second is ask your questions. If you have any questions you want to pose to us, feel free to put those questions into the chat. If you have any questions, make sure you put the word question in front of your actual question statement, and we will get that scooped up. And that's how it works. We say hi, and say hi to me, say hi to all the skewers. Get your questions in. We'll get that going as well. Give your greeting. I like to shout everybody out. We're going to start off the day with some mod depression here. Let's just get right into it. I do have a mod. You can see I'm working diligently on all my characters that we want to get relicked, of course. I think I had one mod for mod depression. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Okay. So we'll go here. I think I have a circler I'm going to go roll up. Let me look. Yep, it is a circler. So we'll see mod depression. You guys know how this is. I try to roll mods. It goes horribly wrong. I get very sad and depressed, and you guys laugh and enjoy my sadness. So there you go. All right, here we go. Be nice to get something. See if the Illuminati's paying attention today to our rolling the mods. So let's see what's going to happen. Big money, big cash prizes, or massive depression. Let's see what happens. Depression. That's a shame. That mod had great potential. Had great potential. All right. Well, we're starting off the day like we normally do. The Illuminati was not on a coffee break. They were intentionally watching, and they made sure that we didn't hit a damn thing. So, god damn it. All right. Poop in a basket. All right. Well, that was enjoyable in some sense. Great. What a great what a great way to roll the mod. All right, let's, I don't know, what else can we go for? You know what, let's do some Iden pulls here. We can do 2 pulls for Iden. Let's do it. Let's see how many we get on our first pull. Or it could just spin. The game could just spin, and then we get nothing. All right, no Iden shards. Again, I'm getting a lot of offers for Iden. I'm starting to get a little ticked off here. A lot of offers when I'm doing for Iden. Oh, I got 1 finally. Well, Jesus Christ. Well, thanks for not that. Last 2 or 3 days, I think that's the only Iden shard I've gotten. That's horrible. Boy, I think that's been intentional on her. Damn. I don't mind farming free to play, but god dang. God dang it, man. Alright. Well, that was creamy and delicious and full of vitamins and minerals. Alright. Anything else? We just check the stores. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, the Geonosis is going on right now. Forgot about that. I need to go in and do my special mission today. I'll get it done. I'll sit here and do that mission. I almost wish I could put the damn thing on auto. But I digress. All right, I have a couple requests already for my let me pull it up here, for some help with some people's accounts. One, and I'm not going to give his real name, wanted me to, we'll call him JJ, wanted me to look at his stuff and look at his mods. He wanted me to really go into his mods. And I'm like, okay. He's like, just give it to me. I'm like, you got it, buddy. So we'll do that. I do see your request in there. And Andrew's on it, so there we go. All right. I'll get you guys both squared away. We'll do that right now. All right. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. All right, let's see here. Let's look at your mods here. He's 8.9 million GP. I'm going to be really stringent on this. He wants me to dig in. Let me see how your SLKR is going. Fast SLKR, okay. 583, what's the damage? A little low on the damage. It's at around 11,000. That's actually okay. I mean, he could pick up a little bit there, but that's flat offense. No offense. Okay. I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, I guess you wanted to make him healthy. Yeah, this is okay. I'm not seeing too much there. I mean, it's fine. It's fast. Kyle is 583. It's around 11K. You can't really ask much more than that. Let's see here. No, well, it looks pretty solid. Kenobi looks good. Let's see here. Ray. All right, we have offense on Ray. Let me look at her. No, this looks already good. 12,000 damage. There's nothing wrong with Ray. I'm doing GLs first, and then I'm going to go team by team here for this guy. Vader looks good. What does he hit the marks? A little short on the protection on yeah, we're short on the protection here. Probably might want to consider a protection arrow. You don't really need the crit damage. You could add protection to the triangle. You want to try to get him at least 200,000 protection. Again, that goes part of his kit and stuff. The health is fine, but if we can get the protection up, that would be really good. I mean, he's relic 8, so yeah, let's try to get his protection up. Maybe replace those with one of those 3 right side mods there. Jedi Master Luke, all health set. I like it. Yeah, it hits the mark, health and protection. He's relic 8. I mean, you can't ask for more than that. He's hit the magical numbers on both sides, so I have no problem with that whatsoever. And then C, of course, we all know is a health set as well, and we should see a certain number. Yeah, it's a little low. What's your relic on this? 8? Yeah. Again, arrow. Let's go with the health arrow. If you can get speed secondary on it, that's fine. But we need to get him much higher. We probably want to get our C with a health arrow, getting him with that high bonus to his health to around at least 190,000. Probably why you're struggling a little bit with C versus Ray and other things. Yeah, let's go with the health arrow on this. Everything else is health, which is really good. But yeah, I'd probably put a health arrow on him to get him to the cross line of the magical number that we're looking for. Let's see here. Darth Hideous, god dang, man. I ain't talked to you in forever, man. He says, get ratioed Finn. He says, this sounds like the last stream I was watching regarding the SCOTUS. Nerd. Hideous, you know you're a nerd too. Quit playing, man. He acts like he ain't one of us. He is. Hideous is a big nerd. He's a big nerd. Own your shit, dude. I can admit openly, I'm a big proud nerd. So, you know, you call me a nerd is actually, it's high praise. How you been, Hideous, man? I haven't seen you in a minute. Let's see here. And I'll keep getting your greetings and stuff in. I'm going to, after I do this one, I'm going to give everybody his greetings and uncover Andrew's awning, and then we'll just have some fun hanging out today. All right, Mary Jade. Looks good. Yeah, no problem here. 369. Nice. Jesus. Let's see here. Echo's probably, what's its speed? 368. Okay. I just want to get a baseline. All right, let's go through his main teams here and just look at his modding. Have our speed. What's our boss at? Yeah, that's really good. 332. That'll play. Now, Grief is, I like this, that Grief is the next fastest. It should be right next to him with his speed. Let's look at it, make sure it is. Yes, 327. That'll work. And you can slice any of these? No? Okay, damn. And you can slicey. No, you get the speed on these. Yeah, it works. That'll play. So that's right next to each other. Looks good. I wish when I'm doing these, I could just do, I can just, hit mods for this, but I have to do this individually. Fennec, okay. She's what relic? She's relic 7. Okay, what's her special damage on here? 10,000. It's relic 7. Relic 8 will get you a little bit more. Plus, you've got these 2 mods to slice. I don't have a problem with this actually. This is actually really good modding on Fennec. Fennec will play once you get her mods up and get her to relic 8. That'll really help. She is one of the characters that we do recommend for relic 8. Again, just spot checking. Everything looks fine for your bounty hunters. The only thing I could say is maybe if you're using Bosk as a Vader counter, you might want to get him a little bit higher in speed. But I mean, if you can get him around 340, that might help. But I mean, yeah. Let's see here. Next is I want to look at Imperial Troopers. That's another big team. Gideon's your fastest. What's his speed at? Gideon, 362. You can't ask for much more than that. That's perfect. Piet should be... Where's Piet at? Piet is at 356. Again, you can't ask for much more. That's perfect, especially if you're using Darth Revan counters. Let's look at his Dark Trooper. Offense modded. What's the damage on that? 10,000 plus. That's all you can ask for Dark Trooper. Everything else looks really good. I'm not seeing anything here. Oh, let me spot check another one. Sure. Yeah. I mean, this mods need to be sliced, but very protection heavy, really good. Now, everything, so far I'm not seeing anything. I mean, there's some mods that need to be sliced and stuff on these characters, but so far I'm not seeing anything that even remotely looks like we're having any issues. We'll see some other major teams. I was going through my head, like what do you have on certain characters? Let's look at your Star Killer. He is set for crit damage, that's fine. I mean, again, if you're using the same team I am with Palpatine and Mary Jade, then yeah, this looks just absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with this. Yeah, I'm trying to go through and find some stuff here. But so far, JJ, I mean, there's not a lot that I'm finding. Little things here and there that I've made suggestions on the arrows and things of that nature. But so far, this looks really good. Your Han's fast. Let's see how fast he is. He's got the right mods on him. 287. I mean, and you can slice this one and that one. Oh no, that one's hit. So, but yeah, you got a couple mods that'll push him near 300. If you can get your Han to shoot first and then go before CLS, which yours is, then you can't ask for much more than that. All right, offense, crit chance on Luke. Perfect. Yeah, good order on these. Chupio, yeah, looks good. Let's check your Chewie. What are you running on your Chewbacca? Oh. Did I miss Chewbacca? Where are you? Come here. Tenacity. Yep, all tenacity set. Again, I'm not finding anything here. Perfect. Yep, 150 plus. percentage on the tenacity. He has a relic. Farm boy Luke. God bless you, sir. Then again, you're about to be 9 million. Kara for the Rebel Fighters. What is Surge speed at? 311. I mean, you can't get much better than that. Plus, it could be sliced. Jesus Christ. This is looking really good. Hoth Rebel Scout. 293 again, but he can be sliced. And if you get him above 300, that's really making that Mon Mothra team gross. Yeah, so far Rebels look really good too. Again, just trying to nitpick, but I'm not really finding anything on this. Scoundrels. Let's go through the Scoundrels real quick. What do you get on Commander Soka? Why not? Let's look at her. Probably 360. 363. She is totally fine where she's at. Dash, what is his speed? All right, it could use some slicing. 311. Yeah, you want him around 340 or higher, but again, if you look at the mods he's got in here, have huge potential to easily get there. You could go potency on him, but if you want to use tenacity just so he does get outsped, he can have some kind of resistance. That's all right. That plays with your Quill, probably 340 or higher. 30. Yeah, looks like you got a hit there on that mod. You can roll, and nope, that hit already. So if you can get maybe another hit here, get him close to the 340, that makes him just that much more of a pain in the ass when you're facing him. Now, this is a really good job, man. I'm not finding much here. I'm really trying to be nitpicky, but I'm not finding anything that I would do differently. Just little things here and there. But other than that, man, this is a really, really damn good job. I mean, this really is. Look at Bounty Hunters and Troopers. We'll take a look at your Jedi real quick. Let's look at... You know where I'm going, Grandmaster Yoda in the gas and Luke. Yep, offense mods on Yoda. What's a special offense? 13,000. I mean, you cannot ask for a hard pipe hitting mother ever than that for your Yoda. Jesus. All right, gas. Let's see how you get gas. Again, offense set with defense, like I have. Great protection. What's the damage on him? 9,000. You can't ask for much more than that. I mean, that's really damn good. Jedi Knight Luke. Yeah, man. I mean, and this could be sliced up. Get some more offense on him so you can get closer to 12K on him. Again, not finding much here. This looks really good. Really, really good. This is a really good job. This is a really well-modded account. I'm just going through. Yeah, Cam looks great. Look at that damage on Cam. Fantastic. Yeah, that works. That works very much. I have to tell you this is JJ, but... this is really good. I'm not finding much of anything on any of these characters. I'm going to go through 501st and Bad Batch, but, I mean, for the most part, man, you've got this, dude. I mean, this is really good shit. Yeah, Rex 321 speed set. Should see some offense on Arc. I do find offense on Arc. What's his damage? 11,000. You can't ask for much more than that. 5 should be, yep. Little low on the health. I'd probably put a health set on him. I like health more than that. Get these two stats up as much as possible. Just because if you do sacrifice, you want those stats flowing to these other guys. Crit damage, crit chance. This is a special offense on him. Yeah, 10,000 plus. Yep, that'll work for Echo. I'm going to look at Bad Batch, but I tell you this, JJ, this is a really good job modding. I mean, a couple of the changes that I recommended for, like, the GLs and some other cartoons, you can please do. But other than that, yeah, we already looked at Echo Tech. Yeah, same kind of set I have on. 271. Slow, but it needs to be sliced. It's not a big deal. Should see offense on Hunter. I do. Yeah, there he is. Yeah. All right. No, yeah, this is fine, dude. Subtle changes. So the big ones are the couple changes to Lord Vader and C here, just to make them more effective. You know, get the health on him, get his Lord Vader's protection up, and get it to hit those 2 marks I was talking about. Will help you out tremendously. Other than that, your speed on these characters is absolutely on point. The speed order is absolutely on point. Maybe a change here and there on some of the mods, but a lot of it is just slicing. If I would recommend anything, quit pulling mods for about a week or 2 and just use all your energy towards slicing every mod that you can. get as many mods as you can to 6E, and then 2 sets of way you're going to slice. As many mods as you can to 6E, right? Use your energy, get the mats, and then when you get the mats in from the challenges and things of that nature, pick whichever character you're working on, and then slicing those mods up from 6E to 6A, especially trying to get those speed hits and stuff that you're looking for these characters. I'd spend 2-3 weeks doing that. I wouldn't pull any more mods at the moment, because you see, unless it's a gold mod in the store that's like a speed cross and it's got health, sure, grab that mod, roll it, see what happens, fine. But I wouldn't pull any more mods either from anywhere else. Plus, you'll have all the event mods coming in too. I would just focus heavily on slicing right now. And if you could get some more of these to slice, man, I think that's the only thing that's really hurting you right now is just the lack of slicing on some of these characters and tunes. But your main ones are really well modded. They're other than the subtle changes I told you about. But this is really good, man. I got nothing for you. This is a really damn good. I mean, it's not. It's the little things at this level that are going to make the difference for you. So I think if you make those changes and just focus on slicing your mods, it's going to make a bigger difference for you in GAC. Then that's the only thing that's really going to help you out, because your characters are well modded. They've got the right kind of mods. They just need the slicing. So let's hit it hard for the slicing. Make a couple of changes if you want. I think it'll help you out with your GLs and some of the other characters I saw and mentioned. But other than that, you're good to go, buddy. This is really good. Nice stuff. So thank you for letting me look at your stuff, JJ. But yeah, there's just a few changes, not much else. It looks really good. All right, Hideous, it looks like he's taken over the channel. But before we go, we're acknowledging all of Hideous's nonsense. Let's say hi to everybody else. And then Indrazani had a question on his account, so I'll pull that up. All right. And JJ, if you're watching, if you have any other questions or something you want me to look at as well, please do put that into the chat, and I'll go back and look at it, buddy. I got you. That was just me going through a lot of the teams and looking at it, but it looks fantastic, dude. I mean, you've got the right idea of mods. I just think you need to slice more, and a few changes, you'll be good. All right, Beskar Bandito is our first one here. He says, hello there, happy hump day. Hello there, Beskar Bandito. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the show. Roy Ever says, what day is it, Rangers? Hump day. Says, hola, skewers. Hola, Roy. Como ester? Andrew Zani says, hey, Ranger, I got you, buddy. Glad to have you here. And in fact, he wants me to go look at, he says, you check speeds on my troopers. I know Dark wants offense mods, but I need to farm some for him. That's okay. Let's look at your troopers real quick, and we will see how you're looking. We can do that while we're getting the greetings to everybody else here. Sort this by speed. Yeah, Piet's your fastest one. Let's see where your speed is on your Piet. 351, perfect. Your Gideon has got speed set, just needs to be sliced, but he's at 332, and you'll get some more slicing. You got one there, you got one there. They hit a couple times. You just have this one to hit that could hit. That one hit. So yeah, this Gideon's looking really good. Dark Trooper, you said you have to get some mods. Okay, yeah, let's not even bother Dark Trooper. Offense mods, you know the deal. So that looks good. Veers, nothing matters. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Crit damage with potency. Sure, why not? Stark. Yeah, that's fine. It just needs to be sliced. No, you got the right idea, man. This is looking good. Yeah, I have no problem with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, offense set on Dark Trooper. Yours is really 5, so yeah, definitely want to focus on offense. Try to get his physical damage up as much as possible. No, this is solid, dude. This is absolutely solid. There's nothing wrong with this. It's right where it needs to be. Speed is fine. Gideon will get his speed once you slice him. Piet's at the perfect speed, 351. You don't even need to dick around with that. As long as you're outspeeding Darth Revens, you can use this team. So yeah, absolutely, dude. It looks really good, Andrews on it. All right, who else we now said hi to? King Zeldris. He says, hello, howdy, Ranger. Howdy, buddy. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Glad to have you here as always. Let me see here. Who else we got? We got to say hi to everybody. The engineer, the train engineer's here. Choo-choo. He's riding those tracks to bring all those stuff that we need out there in the world. Engine number 9. You know the deal. Engineer, glad to have you here, buddy. Gary M, not to be mistaken for Gary Indiana, says, hello there. Hello there. Glad to have you here, Gary M. Phil Reagan says, hello, Ranger, and hello, Skewers. Hey, Phil Reagan, what's going on? Hello there. Makwa says, hump day. He's got the camels and everything, man. He's not dicking around. There you go. Nicely done. Celebrating this hump day festivitas. So is Makwa, who's Makwa celebrating that. I just said that. But so is everybody in the chat. Love to see it. Gabby says, just 9.8 million GP. Somebody needs to crack and harder. I know, right? The person I'm facing, they should be over 10 million by now. God. Yeah, just a little bit of a tough fight there in GSC we got coming up there. We'll do the best we can. Gab, glad to have your Gab P. Tom Low Dry, the man with the best fro in the business, says, hello, Skewers and Rangers. Well, I'm glad you're back, Tom Low. I know you were having some issues with your computer the other day with Photoshop and some other things, so I'm glad to see you're back up on board. Says, just in time for mod depression. Yes, you timed it well. Mock says, what do you call a camel with 3 humps? Pregnant. Shut up. Good joke, though. Design says the triangle I have on Dark Trooper was a good example of mod depression. Started at 60 with 4 speed rolls, took it up to 60 and didn't get more speed. No, yeah, I've got plenty of those mods, man. Trust me. You just got to roll, man. Andrew. That's just the game we play, man. It's a number crunch. It's a numbers game. Just keep trying and trying and trying. Trying to get what you can, man. I get it, dude. Trust me. I've got a few of those mods on my account. It is sad, but you can only do what you can do, right? Gappy, mod depression. Do you enjoy paying so much your lightsaber in the bee-hole? Mod depression by Ranger J, 1999. Yeah, that's what it basically feels like. All right, then we get to all the hideous stuff. We'll get that in here in a second. What else? 3 says, happy Taco Day with humps, my lovely lady lumps sticking out. So I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds proactive. Yeah, you're not wrong, What else? 73. Hideous says, I know nerd when I see one, because it takes one to know one, my lad. Oh, that's right. And you are definitely a nerd. Accept it. Make it a part of your being. Dom, as always, says hi. Just a simple, elegant greeting, just says hi. Dom, love you. Glad to have you here. Hideous says, I haven't heard of the majority of the characters Ranger just looked at. Yeah, we've had quite a few since you left the game there, buddy. Tumble says, the fact that I know what a SCOTUS is from over here across the water is telling. There you go. Health on DACA? Yeah, you want health on DACA. You always want health on DACA. You want health on Grievous. A few characters you want health on. You want health on Padme. Darth Vader says, last time I knew 65k on DACA was good for 913. Those days are, it's much higher than that, Hideous. Yeah, this is much higher. Tumble says, we have the silly red suitcase thing going on over here in Blighty today, budget day. Don't know what that is, but it sounds suitcase-ish. I don't know, travel-ish. I don't know. What is that? We have the silly red suitcase thing going on over here in Blighty today, budget day. I don't know what that means. I don't speak European. No. Someone help me out here. Ray Rock with the good morning skewers. Good morning, Ray Rock. Tumblr says cup. No, we don't mess around with cup. That's AP Games. You want chalky milk action? Go check out him up. He's a big cup lover. Says I'm about to get my Darth Vader up to 340 speed. Next stream on. Nice, Tumblr. Very nice. Let's see here. God damn it, it updated. Darth Vader says I don't speak mentally deficient. Well, that's weird. You should. It should be a natural language for you, Hideous. I don't get it. Start watching Deadliest Catch. You might see me in the next season or 2. Really, Hideous? That's dope, dude. Let me know, dude. I'll check that out. Really? Let me know, man. I'll definitely go check that out, dude. Like, I know that guy. Tumble says, I saw Ranger must have me on mute or something. What do you mean? What are you talking about, dude? I don't have you on mute. How can I even mute you in the chat, you poop head? Get out of here. Forder says, hello there, skewers. Hello there. Buongiorno, Forno. How are you? Federico, buongiorno as well. Says, good morning. Good morning to both of you guys. Glad to have you here. Cashmere, rock the Cashmere. Rock the Cashmere. Says, good afternoon. What's going on, Cashmere-ish? Glad to have you here as always. King's Elder says, question, how fast should Stark be? Forgot to put the question in before, but not trying to spam. I mean, it's a few people do Stark differently. I mean, speed set, anything over 300 is fine. I mean, get him as fast as you can. He's not a priority like he was before. long as you have Piet up, I mean, they're going to get the turn meter and stuff. But, you know, if you want to get him around 300, 310, that's fine. Anything around that's fine. Even if he's at 290, it still plays. So you're okay. Darth Vader says, I feel very over-acknowledged. Well, you spam the chat, you get over-acknowledged. I mean, what do you think was going to happen? I was just going to ignore you? Not that kind of guy, Darth Vader. Mary J. I'm in love with Mary J. Says, Pete's Party Ranger is my 361 Darth Revan too fast. At our level, not really, no. Any speed on any character can give you some kind of advantage works. But then again, you Mary J, we're at that level where I'm starting to get to that level where it's like, you go look at Loki's mods, like, yeah, 361 seems slow on Darth Revan. Because we've all seen those monster accounts and what kind of mods they have. So, yeah, it's yeah. That's why I religiously work on mods. Not that I want to. It's just because it's the name. It's the nature of the beast. Chef Boyardee's joining us. Hello, all. Hey, what's going on, Chef D? Not to be confused with Heavy D. Now that we found love, what are we going to do? That's not who Chef D is. He's Chef Boyardee. Yay! All right. Again, not much going in the game. We had the Ewok event today. So I already got my shards and stuff for that. Wednesdays are kind of a little bit slower day. We do have place of power assault battles for the Jedi coming up, so that'll be nice to get some more stuff. And then I can work on getting my other characters squared away here. We got to get we got Fennec to 8. We got to get Mace to 5. Dark Trooper to 8. Mary J just needs a slice. We just have to slice this mod. So tomorrow, that's the priority, is to get that mod sliced. See if I can get her speed back up the way it was. I had to move some mods around for a boss and some other things. So we'll get her back in the 350 range. We're just a little bit overkill, but we're running her outside of Starkiller 1 as fast as possible. Even on Starkiller, you still want her fast as possible. Trey, we have Relic. I just need to work on her mods, and then we're going to get Barris up next. But holy Jesus, I've talked about this. I need 150 of these HoloLens and 80 of these circuit implant prototypes. Good Lord, it is unbelievable how much of that she takes. It's ridiculous. God damn. Talk about your over gearing on someone. Jesus Christ. Mr. Bone, how do you feel, Mr. Bone? Says, good afternoon, afternoon skewers. Did my mod depression during the review got a 419 speed and a 422 speed lottery ticket day? Hell yeah, man. Nicely done, sir. Because it sure wasn't my ass. I didn't get anything. So I'm glad to see you're getting it, Mr. Bone. So Hideous says, I got to get all the Sith Lords to 7. Why would you do something like that, Hideous? Don't do that. You don't have to prove your dark sideness by doing that. We know your dark side is fine. Go Cubs! Fellow content creator, you should guys check him out on the GAC Labs and on his channel, Go Cubs, I believe. Ask this question, who are we reporting cheaters to these days? Send it to me. I'll send it up, man. It's just still Lucifer's daddy. But yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, if you have guys, I am do the best I can. I mean, people send me stuff all the time for like cheaters. If you have something like that, send it to me, and I get it up to the food chain. If you're gonna send me something on cheaters, I need to see examples though. I need to see. First of all, I need their information, so I'll need like a screenshot of their ally code, things of that nature. Send me a screenshot of what you think they're using to cheat. And if you have any videos or things of that nature, send that to me as well. So, yeah. But, yeah. I've had people send that to me all the time. And people just send me stuff all the time. I pass it along as best I can, right? I can't guarantee anything, but, yeah. Do you have anything like that? You have it all, then send it to me, Go Cubs. I need screenshots of the person. I need screenshots of the, yeah, that's true. The To Catch a Cheater Discord is getting up the ladder as well. Good. Anything we can do to catch cheaters. I know I've personally been going after quite a few here lately, and taking care of business. So, and CG's responded quickly. But no, go Cubs. I need the actual screenshot of the person in question, the team that was used, that kind of anything you can send me, because those are the questions. When I send stuff up, that they want as many details as possible, so they can immediately look, research, and then if their person is cheating, get them out. All right, the Darks. Well, the engineer had a question. Yeah, go Cubs. Send me all that stuff, and then I'll be patient. It takes me a minute to get all that up there, and then it takes a little time to make stuff happen. If again, it's out of my hand, I just send it up there. Like I just go, I'm the I'm the in betweener, and stuff like that. So yeah. Um, let's see in chat. Mr. Burns says to catch. Okay, we did that one. The engineer says, question: what are the odds that the sisters and SK will be needed for the next GL? I have a feeling. Listen, I have no idea. And even if I did have an idea, I couldn't. Again, engineer, I can't talk about future stuff. It's a good question though, but I just don't know. You guys can speculate that on that in chat. I cannot. The dark side question. The dark side is here. Says question, Ranger. In your opinion, should people skip BFSOG move on to obtain the interceptor shards? It's a good question. Hey, Obi-Wan Kenobi, my hand of the hand of Emperor Ranger J, 1999. I'm just thinking of that question. Do you go for the new shards for the TIE Interceptor shards over Boba Fett? I'm going to say yes, and this is why I'm going to say it, because I know how good that ship is. They're both really good. Don't get me wrong. Listen, Dad Bod Boba Fett is really, really, really good. And he can be good in TW, but TW, unless you're in a TW guild where you're focusing on that, you can use Dad Bod Boba Fett effectively in fights. We use them all the time. But if I'm going to compare that with the new TIE Interceptor prototype, that ship's pretty gross. So, yeah. It depends on where your count is, too. But if I was to pick one or the other, I'd probably go for the TIE Interceptor. Just throwing that out there. I think that ship is dynamite. I think it's an amazing. Yeah. Hey Ranger, can you back up one question for the engineer? Did I miss one? Oh, I got you, Shefty. Sorry, the chat scrolled on me. I got you, buddy. See, good. Keeping me honest there, Shefty. I appreciate it. JT, question: how OP are your Ewoks? Moving on. And glad to have you here, JT, as always. God dang it. All right, let me go back up. Shefty says, question: any advanced tips for a new TW officer on scouting opponents? No, I really don't. If somebody in the chat can talk about that, I'm not an officer. I've never been a TW officer. I mean, so I can't really speak to it. I mean, I don't have any good tips for like scouting and stuff. I mean, I would think it'd be no different than. I mean, I really wouldn't know. I mean, I think it would be no different than GC. You kind of see what they use and stuff like that. You can look at like how many GLs they have, how many teams that they have, things of that nature. But it's really not my bag. If somebody in the chat can help our good friend out, Chef D, I'm just being honest, dude. I'm not gonna blow sunshine up your ass. Yeah, I would kind of treat it the same way if I was a TW officer. There are TW officers in here that could probably give you better information on like how they go about doing it, Chef. So somebody in the chat can reach out to Chef that if you're a TW officer and help with that kind of stuff. Like, what are the tips and tricks you use? I wish I had some to give you, Chef. I just don't do it, so I just don't have any good suggestions on it. Like, I mean, yeah, scouting your opponents, but how you go about scouting your opponents, probably there's an effective and efficient way to do it. I'm just not familiar with those procedures to give you the good answer you're looking for. But if somebody in chat could help our friend Shefty, that would be most appreciated. So give him some good tips and tricks, guys. All right. Let's see here. Matthew, question. Matthew Hogan, what's going on, buddy? Says, after JK, should I go for GML? Who is the longer farm for me? Or Lord Vader, who is closer to me but less lucrative, I feel? Relegate mats aren't either. If Relic 8 mats, you just got GMK, I would go GML. GML is just a better... I know he's a larger farm. I mean, if you're close to Lord Vader, I mean, you're going to have to make that assessment. But I think GML overall is a much better GL than Lord Vader. Especially once you get him to Relic 8 and 9. GML is gross, dude. He's one of the better GLs out there. It's a tough call, Matthew. If you're closer to a GL like Lord Vader, I would be okay with you going either route. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit longer farm for GML, but with the Rebels and Janet Luke and everything you get out there, and GML's so good versus Lord Vader, which you get Bad Batch and stuff out of the Lord Vader farm. Don't get me wrong, that's really good too. If I had to pick, if it was just strictly based on the GL, I would say go GML first. Time and time again, he's proving just how good he is, especially once you get him to Relic 9. He is absolutely phenomenal. But then again, it's like, what are you comfortable farming? And if you are closer to Lord Vader, he's still a really good GL too. It's just, I think GML's better. It's not that Lord Vader's crap. I don't co-sign on the idea that Lord Vader's garbage. He's not. You've seen how many holes we've had here in our GACs with him if you have the right team on him. But if I'm going to pick one, I'd say go for GML. Again, you have to make that assessment on what you're comfortable with. If you don't want to wait that long and you think it'll hold your account back a little bit for GML, then don't do it. It's not like you won't get good stuff out of the farm, though, with Jedi Master Luke and Jedi Luke and all that stuff, right? If you think you're closer to Lord Vader and you just want to get him knocked out, then get into Lord Vader. He's still really good. It's what you got to make that kind of decision there, Matthew. If I was to tell you which GL I would go for, just flat out who I'd get first, JML. But with all the extenuating circumstances, you can make that assessment yourself. No, we're not going to just farm Ewok exclusively. Get out of here. JT, just, man, get a room. Palpatine Snips, what's going on, buddy? Says tips, top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you there, laddie. Hope you're having a nice day. It's a cool breeze off the law. Skywalker Vader says, get wrecked, nerds. Get wrecked to yourself there, Vulcan Canadian up there in Canada representing the Skewed Nation. Mr. Skywalker Vader drinking that good Canadian whiskey, eh? Shifty, I'm on RSG Discord. Everyone has sagely wisdom. Yes, please look up my boy Shifty. See, Chef, I don't have the answer, but I'll try to get someone that has the answers for you. Matthew Hogan says, my plan was to go for CLS and then gang next, but I don't know. If you're gonna go for CLS, then Matthew Hogan, I mean, you're already going for CLS. Matthew, give me your ally code, please. I need to look at this in depth. There's a lot of stuff here I'm just not seeing, and I need to look at it. So, put your ally code in so I can go look at this in depth here for you. So I need your ally code. All right. So hey, JCH says happy hump, RSG. What's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here, Home Slice. Oh, good. Chef's getting some help. Good. Glad to see it. Good job, skewers. That's what we do here. Help everybody out. All right. I got this stuff from Cubs. All right. I'll get on this, Cubs. All right. So I'll get that done today as well. I'll try to get that up and running for you, Cubs, or as soon as I can. Yeah, Matthew, put your ally code in. I want to compare what we're looking at here. Palpatine Nips. Why am I? That's not a real ally code. 696969696. Get out of here. That's not a legitimate ally code. What are you trying to do? Make my game crash and spin? What's wrong with you? Now he says, but I look at GL counts, TW Omicron counts. They have specific counters. Oh, some good stuff there you're giving for Shefty. There you go. Yeah, you know you were wrong, Palpatine's nips trying to... As soon as I looked at how I cut, I was like, no. No, 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 no. And it was basically all 69s is what he was trying to do. Matthew Hogan, my count's still small, but I'm just trying to get efficient as possible. That's okay. I just want to look at it to see like what is going to be better for you. It's hard for me. You're asking good questions, but it's hard for me to. I need the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're not gonna ding you on anything. I just want to make the assessment here. So we're going for JMK first. Got it. Now, if we go for Lord Vader, we have the Bad Batch. How are we on the Bad Batch? All right, we're not close. We're not sniffing the Bad Batch. You do have Empire tunes, right? No? Yeah, looking at this now, you're definitely going for Jedi Master Luke. I mean, honestly, they're pretty even on everything here. You need to get Bad Batch, and that's going to be a Kartek farm from hell, dude. So once you get GMK, I mean, honestly, the world's open. But if we're talking JML and we're talking Lord Vader, it's not a contest, dude. It really isn't. Looking at where you're at right now, 2.1 million. Go get JML. Now that I can see it up close and everything, yeah, it's no doubt in my mind. Well, now, Jedi Master Luke, will you need anything else? Well, here's the thing, though. Let me think about this for a second. Because you're going to need... Definitely Hermy Yoda, right? You can't fool Ranger J with Swevens. Who has Alico to Swevens? It should be me. That's horrible. I mean, I like the GMK pick. I don't know if I even like Lord Vader. Again, this is your account. You can go forever you want. Let me do an assessment here. Okay, now that I've seen this, for Jedi Master Luke, what are you going to need? You need Jedi Luke. I'm pretty sure, which means you're going to need Wampa and Yoda. That's not. I'm not going to. Oh yeah, there's a journey guide. It's like, where's the journey guide? It's in there as well. All right, so Galactic Legends. Let's look at both of these real quick. So if we go here real quick, let's see. You'll need Mon Author. That's JTR. What's the other ones? Chewbacca, Jedi Luke in this. Lando, Princess Leia, Hermit Yoda. Yeah, you need Hermit Yoda, and he's got to be Relic 5. That's going to slow you down. That's going to be a big one. Yeah, Jedi Luke's not... Yeah, Jedi Luke Skywalker, which means you'll need Wampa at his level to go get Jedi Luke as well. So I do like CLS on the team. Now, if we go for Lord Vader, you have all the characters plus the Bad Batch, man. That's going to be a tough one. I mean, honestly, if you wanted to go for Lord Vader, you're not going to have any hindrance like you're going to have with, say, Jedi Master Luke here. Yeah, these are all very doable to get, although the ruck levels are insane, and the Bad Batch is just a Cairo munching faction. I mean, the other thing you might want to consider is if you're going to get JMK first, maybe think about going C into Executor. Because that would help you out tremendously too. If you can get C with your roster, at least you into troopers and bounty hunters. Work on CLS, but then get your troopers and bounty hunters. So that way you have GMK with all the GR. You have, you've got gas, I think I saw on that account. So that's up and running. But you could do that if you wanted to. You could go SLKR if you wanted to too. They're just easier, quicker GLs that you can get that'll do. I mean, if you have JMK, you can put him on defense and have C for offense. That'd be really nice. I kind of like that a little bit more than Lord Vader and GML. I'm just being honest with you. GML, you've got to have those get characters. That's a long ways off for you, Matthew. And then Lord Vader, man. If you want to go for Lord Vader, trust me, I'm okay with it. It's your account. You do whatever you want, and I support you on that. It's going to be a long farm, too. And those relic levels and stuff are awful, dude. I'm just going to warn you, Bad Batch, that's 1,600 card text right there. You haven't got any of them in the fleet store. Yeah, that just happens, Matthew, but eventually it'll come. But it is farmable. Yeah, I'm a little torn on that. Lord Vader's okay. If you want to go for Lord Vader, that's fine. GML, you can't go for right now. You just don't have the get or the characters to unlock the pathway to get to GML. So it's either going to come down to Lord Vader, C, or SLKR as your next GL. And I'm okay with any of those three. And if you really want Lord Vader, by God damn it, go get it. It's your account, and you play it the way you want to play it, man. My suggestion would be go for C. But again, get your rebels up, finish up your gas, all that kind of things, and you have JMK. If you want to add C to that, I think that would be a really nice option for you into like the meta fleet, so you can get your fleets up, so you can go have some nice fleets as well. I mean, Executor's the meta still. So, just a suggestion, but if not him and you really want Lord Vader, then go get Lord Vader. You're welcome, Matthew. That's what we do here, buddy. SWGOH just leaked the new marquee packs. I've not seen the new marquee packs. Is there? I'm any word on any new marquees or anything. Usually they drop those on Tuesday, right? They give us information about marquees. I mean, sometimes we get them on Wednesdays too. So, well, I'll look on the forums here, see if there's anything. Ranger supports you until you say Relic Ewoks, and it's like, there's Sergio, your work for. Let me just clarify, Mr. Potato Head JT saying there. I think Relic Ewoks are they're a very good team, and I think that the Omicron does make them very viable. However, when you compare them to all these other teams that I'm talking about, which will decimate an Ewok team long term, Ewoks. It's just not a priority. Listen, I would love to have Ewoks, and I'd love to have Utini on my team, and I eventually will get there. But if you look at everything I worked on, like Star Killer, Ewoks, I don't know which one am I going to go for. Star Killer, Ewoks, I don't know. I think I'm going to go for Star Killer. So Rebel, CLS, Ewoks. I don't know. Which one am I going to go for? it's just the way it is. You misunderstand me, JT. It's not that I don't think the Ewoks are a good team. We've talked about that. And Unite Relics, they can be a really nightmare. But when you compare it to some of these other teams that people have to focus on that, let's just be real. They're better. Ewoks is not the answer. No. Yep, Secret Knife Attack as well. What's going on, Nathan H? It's Dilly Dilly. Yep. You guys better watch out. Poby's in there. She is a lawyer, so she can legally Secret Knife Attack you. Don't mess around with my hand. She will get your ass. Palpatine says it would be so hard having started late in this game, so it's a good call having people take a look early and often at your account. Yeah, absolutely. It's actually easier now. Someone brought that up to me the other day. They had a question like, do you think they're ever going to bring back the 8 node, the 8 pulls on the hard nodes, right, and stuff? And I was like, no. The reason they're not is because they're doing the expedited farming now. Because we just got Dark Trooper and Bo-Katan. Bad Batch is getting ready to be expedited, where you get double drops and everything. So if they're going to do that, then for anybody that's newer in this game that wants to catch up, it is not hard to catch up. The Hyperdrive bundle, if you can afford it, really makes a difference. And then with the double drops and all these characters, I mean, characters are not the problem, right? People can get 7-star characters, no div. And then get them to gear 11 now, because the drop rate for gear is phenomenal. Anything up to gear 12 is really good. What the wall that we're seeing now is gear 12. That's the tough thing, because, and the recommendation that I'm making to everybody is that if you're going to, my recommendation is get your characters to Relic 0 first, whatever you're working on, and then go back in and salvage everything to get those characters higher Relic. At least get them, use your gear to get them to Relic 0 so you get the stats from the Relic. Relic 0 is fine. And then you can probably take them to Relic 1 with the salvage that you have easily. Relic 1 to 3. But then after that, the other relic pieces that you're going to need for those characters, then you have to go back in and salvage the same shit that you just used for gear 12. So you can get your characters easily to relic 3, no problem, if you wanted to. I just say relic 0 just so you can get a sense of what you're going to need for all the tiers up after that. And it's really once you start getting to relic 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that it really gets become where you have to. You guys saw what I had to sacrifice for relic 9. It was awful. I mean, I could have had like 6 characters that were additional relics on top of the 2 that I just did for relic 9. So yeah, with GSC with the more crystals coming in, absolutely, you make a good point there, JT. What else on 3? It is easier now. Lots of new accounts showing up in Kyber that have a lot of the lean in their rosters with less fat. Absolutely. Mr. Bones says in the Dynamite channel SWGOH events, he just posted an up-and-coming pack with 8th brother in the name. Oh, interesting. Well, we'll see. Palpatine says, I was meaning in terms of having the knowledge to know who to go for and what teams go for in what order. No, that's fine. Yeah, I get what you mean, Palpatine. It just kind of got me on my own tangent on that stuff. Yeah, I'll go look at your stuff here. We're doing little mini Ross reviews today. I got you, Arrow sending. Data leak for the Swameth Inquisitor. All right, we're going to go look at our good friend, our Vulcan Canadian. Look at his mace window there. Got him to relic 7. Oh, nice health. This is really looking good. I like this so far. Let me look at these mods. Okay, looks good. It's got offense in the secondary. Offense in the secondary and health primary. Offense in the secondary health. This is really nice. By golly, Skywalker Vader is pretty good. If you wanted to, you could even go offense on the arrow. I just remodded my mace. I have to slice it, which I will. But yeah, I have an offensive arrow with. If you can get the offensive speed secondary, that could help you out. Mace is really, for me, just a comparison on that arrow. So this is the arrow I'm running with mace. So it can hit more speed, but I've got offense on the primary on that as well, just to give me even more damage. I'm not too worried about mace's speed. I'll get speed from these mods, but I've got the same kind of modding that you did with the health per secondaries and stuff like that. So yeah, no, it's really good, Skywalker Vader. That's love it. Data leak says Nathan says I'm your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Well, what does that make us? Absolutely nothing, which is what you soon will be, Lone Star. Now you will see why evil will always win, because good is stupid. Yeah, that's a really good mace. I agree, JT. That's a really good job, Skywalker Vader. That is really fantastic. All right, we're doing mini roster reviews. You guys want a mini roster review? Feel free to put your ally code in. Again, the only thing I'm pushing for, you don't have to do anything else. Just put your ally code in, what you want to look at. You can do that, and I will take a look at your stuff. We're just chilling out on a Wednesday. If you would like, the way you can support it, and I'm pushing for this right now, is Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel, if you like us doing all the streaming that we do and things of that nature, it does cost money and other things. So if you'd like to support RSG and everything that we do with mini roster reviews and other things, you can go to the Patreon link, $5 a month, and you get all the goodies and stuff. Also, if you have become a Patreon sponsor, message me so I can get you access to the VIP and Discord, because you do have access to that. So there you go. Pialo, what's going on, buddy? He says, "Hey Ranger, can you please give me direction? I'm on my way to Star Killer and close to the mall. Right after, yeah, let's take a look at there, Pialo. You got it, buddy." Oh, you're in Lord Vader. Lord Vader. Rise. Oh, you're done with all the GLs. Very nice, Palpatine's nips. Yes, it's a nice burden off your shoulder. Now go get Star Killer. Question: Fit GAC, which would be better, Mace with Star Killer or GK, or is that still being figured out? No, for me, it's Mace. I mean, they both work. There's no wrong answer on that. You can go GK and you go with Mace, and they're both good in both places. Like you can put Mace with your JMK team, or and put GK on your or Old Ben on the. I prefer these two tanks over Old Ben, but you can put Old Ben on that team for Starkiller as well. They both work really well in both spots. I don't have a problem with either or. So yeah, they're both good in both places. Our sign, after losing our Yorkie last month, Mrs. Sinai got a new puppy on Saturday. Oh, name's Maddie. Hey, Maddie. Says she's currently watching Rag on the RSG on the TV. Rager has the calming voice, the dog whisperer. Yes, I do. Our sign, glad to hear it. I'm glad you guys got a new puppy. They're the best. Puppy love. Puppy smells the best too, man. So congrats, Star Sign. Glad to see you guys got a new puppy named Maddie. Hi, Maddie. Nathan says, I want to take a break from GLs after GMK. You should. Go work on something else. Let's see. What was I looking at here? Oh, where we're going next. Sorry. I got a little distracted with the puppy talk there, Pialo. All right. 6.5 million. He says, I just went after... So you're going for Star Killer. I'm okay with Star Killer. Where do you go after that? Wherever you like. I mean, do you have Executor? I just want to make sure. Yeah, we got Executor. There's no wrong answer here. I mean, if you need after Star Killer, there's any rounding up you need to do after Star Killer, you could. I mean, you've got to get the team ready up for Star Killer. So let's look at your unaligned force users first, because you're gonna have to work on those as well. People forget about that aspect. So if we get Star Killer, you'll need you need to start working on Visas. She's so good in that team. It's unbelievable how good Visas Mar is in that team. So start thinking about farming your Visas Mar for that team. You got your Mary J you're working on. That's fine. How's your other characters coming along for your Star Killer farm? Kyle, where are you at? Okay, Kyle's coming. You're slowly getting there. All right, so you're going to go for Star Killer. Just looking at where you're at with the farm. Where's Talon? She's done. Nicely done with Talon. And then Smugglers. That's your Dash. So Dash is done. So you just have Mary Jade and you got Kyle Katarn. You get done. So absolutely, you're going to go for Star Killer. But yeah, you got to think about what you're going to do with that team. So it's definitely Palpatine, Mary Jade. The tank can be Kenobi, Old Ben, or GMK. I like one of those combinations on that team. And then definitely need to work on Visas. She's such a good piece. You can go with Stick Ray too. I did that team for a little bit. Yours is a lot lower than mine was. Mine was Relic at the time because I had Ray. So yeah. So definitely get Visas up. If you want to take a break from the GLs, is there any teams that could be, maybe you could work on getting, rounded up? No, your bounty hunters look pretty good. How are your troopers looking? No, they look pretty good too. You could work on the Iden team in between if you wanted to, but for next GL after that, there's really no wrong answer on this. I like Ray. I think she would be great as a defensive character. You could go Kylo. He's good on defense and offense, plus his fleet is really, really good, Pialo. Lord Vader, I say for last, again, such a gear crunch. If you can get, Ray, you've got the two of the cheaper... And I mean cheaper compared to the other GLs, gear-wise for the GLs. If you want to go more defense, you can go for Ray. If you want to go more offense and have some more flexibility with the character, SLKR plus his fleet. I kind of like SLKR as your next GL. Just throwing that out there, Pialo. After Starkiller, that is. After you get Starkiller done, if you want to go for, say, like SLKR, that would be really nice. He's such a good counter to a lot of stuff. You can't put him on defense. He can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. If I was to give you an order because of the fleet, I would say SLKR, then I would go Ray, and then I would go Lord Vader. Especially once you get Starkiller done. That's what I would do. Because you'll have Starkiller, you have SLKR. But there's no wrong choice here, y'all. There's no wrong choice. Whichever one you want to put it like this. And you got Maul coming. But Maul you can run with the Mandos, so you don't have to worry just because you're getting Maul. Doesn't mean you have to worry about getting Lord Vader right away, because you can run Maul Mandos as another team until you're ready for Lord Vader. Again, Bad Batch, crazy amount of card text stuff. Now, the Ray team it's got some card text with the Purge brothers but it's nothing compared to what you have to do for Lord Vader with the Bad Batch and stuff. And then the first order team is gold furnaces. That's going to be the thing that's going to trip you up. You're going to need an ass load of gold furnaces, dude. So just be aware of that. But yeah, I kind of like SLKR here. Give you another really solid fleet. Couple more teams there with SLKR. You can really use it to counter a lot of stuff. You'll have Star Killer. So those will be two badass characters. And then after that, go Rey. I'd say Lord Vader for last. And just use Maul Mandos. And then you'll be fine until you get your Lord Vader. And then you can figure out what you want to do from there. I mean, you're 6.5 million. If you go that route and save Lord Vader for last, I think you'll be just fine, dude. Because we know what SLKR can do. We know what Rey is on defense, the Queen of D. And Vader's really, really good. I mean, I think he's a great GL, but for what you have to farm on that motherfucker, man, it's hard. It's really hard for me to tell people to go right into Lord Vader. Not that he's not good. It's really good. It's just, man, those relics and card tech, especially for free-to-play players, it's hard for me to say, yeah, go get that. Yeah, go get that guy. All right. Oh, we got our energy. Top of the hour. Let's go check the mod store and stuff. Let's see if we can get some more mod depression here. If you guys want a roster review, put your ally code in, stuff of that nature. We're just chilling, hanging out. If you want a roster review, you can. That's more than welcome to do that. Oh, we definitely need those. Definitely need those. Let's see here. Mod store. What do we got? We got a cross here. Nope. Diamond. No. What's the arrow? No. No. No offensive secondary. It's not bad, but damn. Well, I didn't have the ship credits to do it. And then what's this? But it's only 3 speed. I would not spend. That had to be a 5 speed for me to maybe go for it. Palpatine says, I would request 1 again after unlocking Lord Vader, but I'm scared you will yell at me for his mods. No, not really. As long as you don't do like you did last time where it was mismatching the hell out of it. You fixed your stuff, so you should be okay there, Palpatine Snips, unless you go back into bad habits. Then I will yell at you. No, I don't need those. I need these. I need both those pieces. Well, it looks like I'm going to be doing some bronzing pulls here in a little bit. Gotta collect them all. I just thinking of Barris. Barris is going to be a nightmare to get to Relic. God, those right side pieces are awful. 150 and 80. Ooh, God, dog, man. It's so many. So many. Oh, Christ. You mean things can change? Sure. Palpatine. Darsign's the question. I went 2-1 last JC round. Irritates me as I won and lost due to executor. CG really needs to fix this, as it only comes down to who messes up the least on executor. The rest of the zones don't matter. I'm really comfortable with executors now. Now I do have mine at Relic 9, but even before then I was comfortable with it. Just how the AI plays it now, even with the changes they made, I'm still really fine with it. Hey, Kaon, what's going on? I just bring in, depending on how the opening, if they go first and they go after Razor Crest, I heal. Bring in the pita bread, Phil can win. Again, RNG can always get you. Let's be real on that fight. It's a tough fight. But if you know what to do when it happens, then the more you get comfortable with it, the better. So yeah. But even when I face it's a coin flip. If they go first and they go right after Razor Crest, I'm like, okay, heal. First move, and then I go bring in the pita bread. They can't get to ultimate, and then I do, and then it's a longer fight, but I still get it. So we actually had that happen a couple GACs where they went first. I'm like, okay, heal. Brought in pita bread, and then that's all it took. They couldn't get to payout, and I did, and I blew them up, and then yeah. But RNG can still get you, yeah. I mean, I don't care who you are. If you're doing a fight, just throwing it out there, like against say Empire, and you try to hit the TIE fighter and it dodges 10 times in a row, just no. Just shake your head in shame. You want him to look at your Vader? All right, I'll look at it, Palpatine Snips. You said yours 100% on defense? That's fine. I'm actually comfortable with the counter, so I just prefer that if everyone's going to put on defense, I'll keep mine for offense. and I know how to. I know how the counter works. So I always go and get the 72, 73 banners for it. I'm like, thanks for the banners. I know what I'm doing with it, so I'm comfortable with it. But I can understand if you're not comfortable with it and you're frustrated with it, why you would do that. Bobus, Thrawn, Hub, SWGOH. It's crazy seeing accounts at 6.5 with multiple GOs. He only got released when my bloated account was over 6. Streamlined rosters, man. I know, dude. Well, I mean, if we had the knowledge that these guys have now, like this old crusty guys had to set the blaze a path for these youngsters to follow there, Bobus. That's what we had to do. All right, we're looking at my good friend. See what your Lord Vader's looking at. All right. Chaos when it comes to ships and GSC. Yes, la vida. Arnell, I got you. I'll get you here in a second. So I'm going to start with the idea that I know Lord Vader doesn't need potency, but the rest of him is a very good arrow. Combination with protection. All right, yeah, no, this is fine. As long as you hit the marks. Yeah, this is fine. There's nothing wrong with this. That's a Palpatine's nip. This works totally fine. As long as you hit the health and the protection on this, that's fine. I have no problem with this whatsoever. 100,000, 200,000. It doesn't really matter. You got a speed set, so he's got some speed for him. If he's 570, that's fantastic. No, this is actually really good. Once you get his ultimate on, he's really going to be something. He's going to be a powerhouse. So, yeah, there's not a damn thing wrong whatsoever on this Palpatine Nips. That's a Lord Vader you can be proud of, dude. That's actually a really good job. There's not a damn thing wrong with that. Arnold says, I'm free to play. My mods are in a mess at the moment, so be gentle. Not sure if I should want to wait to see what the next GL is, otherwise farming towards C. No, stay on target. I'm going to tell you that right now. Stay on target, get C. Okay, so here's the thing, Arnelli, and for a lot of folks, especially if you're free to play, don't worry about what's coming out. You ain't going to get it anyway, so why stress about it? You're not going to stop what you're going to do. You're just going to stay on target. So for you, Nelly, you're what? Let's see what your GP is. You're 5.6, right? So you've got 2 GLs, and you're going for C. I love the choice, man. I really do. That's a perfect GL to go for in this circumstance. And you've already got Mara Jade. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Lord Vader. Rise. What does Taken Kermit think of executor battles? Well, I mean, if you know what you're doing, they're pretty good. Yeah. I mean, you count 1, 2. Oh, a needy kill. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you have Starkiller too? Oh, that's even better, dude. I bet you have Executor. I'm going to look. You do. Yeah, go get C, dude. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll check your mods too here real quick. Just do some spot check there for Arnelli. But yeah, I think C is perfect for you. If you have Starkiller, C would be an absolute slam dunk is for this account. Such a good GL, and you've got Starkiller too. Yeah, that is absolutely a slam dunk, dude. Yeah, go get C. Don't worry about what's coming out, right? Just stay on target. I agree. C is very underrated. On offense, he is unbelievable. Yeah, he absolutely. All right, so let's just to give a sense of what we got for our. That's very nice Kenobi. Let me see what his speed is. A little slow on that, but that still plays, man. That absolutely plays. Jedi Master Luke, I'm looking to see what you got on here. Okay, it's hard to judge because you need to slice him up, but that's okay. Yeah, get but the numbers are pretty close. You're already over 100,000 health, and you're close in the protection, and that will come with slicing, right? You'll get the bonuses from all these mods once you slice them up. So that's actually Jedi Master Luke looks pretty solid. CLS is your fastest character. All right, let me look at here. What's your speed on your CLS? All right, now first thing I'm noticing. You see these 2 offensive mods here? Move them to somebody that needs offense. It does not need to be on CLS, and CLS does not need to be 317. Around 300 on CLS is fine. So take those 2 offensive mods and go put them on a character that needs offense, like Grandmaster Yoda. Grandmaster Yoda, get this speed set off him and put all those offensive mods on him. He needs offense. His special offense, remember with Grandmaster Yoda, you want his special damage, his special offense damage to be at least near pushing 12k, and as you get him higher, yours is more like 8, he needs to be near 13k. So offense set on him. Yeah, I'd even replace I'd keep the diamond. It's got offense secondary. You can find a better one, that's fine, but just all offense. You don't worry about his speed on Grandmaster Yoda. Why? Because the other the other characters that you use with him call in the system all the time. Remember, he gets turn meter for 3 out of the 4 of his abilities. So you don't need speed on him. He's going to get turn meter. He's going to do what he wants, and you really want him to hit hard. So let's move those 2 offenses that are on Luke onto Grandmaster Yoda. Mary Jade, see how fast she is. Yeah, good set on her. Just needs to be sliced. 285. Yeah, looks solid. Han, what do you got on Han? Offense. Now, again, see, we're making the same mistake. So take these 2 offensive mods, put these on somebody else, put a crit chance on them. You might as well, right? 271 speed's fine, but hell, I'd be happy with the health set here. Take these 2 mods, put them on Grandmaster Yoda. You don't want, you're mix matching your mods. Probably hot utils kind of thing where they just put mods on here. So yeah, can't do that. Commander Ahsoka. No, yep, she just needs to be sliced. 269. Yeah, she just needs to be sliced. So not only would I move some mods around here on some of these characters, if you want a comparison, you can go to my SWGOH.gg page there, Arnelli, and then you can make a comparison and how I've got them modded and how you want to max them up. I know people like to use hot tails and stuff, but the problem is that they do this mismatch stuff and it really wastes your mods. You're not getting the bonuses from the mods on these characters. You can take the ones on CLS and put him on Grandmaster Yoda and have a badass Grandmaster Yoda and just be in hog heaven right now. So yeah, definitely need to do that. I would say after C, if you're going to go for C next, that's fine. I would also work on your Sith Empire team. That's too good of a team to not be relicked. So the 2 things I would recommend on top of redoing your mods a little bit and getting those mismatched mods off, let's get your Sith Empire team up and running. That's a really good team that relic that can do some really good stuff. And if you're going to go for C, it's going to take your Marauder up anyway, so it'll really make your team even that much better, right? Other than that, it looks pretty solid. I mean, there's a lot of slicing that needs to be done here, so I would probably move some mods around, and you probably need to focus more on slicing. You'll get mods to the events and things of that nature. You can pull gold mods that are 5 speed, especially for triangles and crosses, to add to your inventory. But yeah. The GLs are fine. There's some things I would move around here, especially the mismatch sets. Let's get some offense on Grandmaster Yoda. Just a quick check as well. Yeah, we'll see how you have your gas. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the set on him, but your protection's too low and your damage is not there either. But again, he needs to be sliced. Again, offense on CLS is fine. You want to keep the health set fine, but definitely offense on him. High protection, high offense is what you want for gas. So yeah, there's some work to do on the modding there. A lot of it's slicing, a lot of it. So there's some mods that need to be moved. There's some mods that need to be sliced. I would move some mods, get your characters modded, get rid of all the mismatch mods, and then also slice the hell out of it. I'd spend a week or 2 just using your main energy to slice, just to see what you have. You got a lot of mods here that you could actually, why pull new mods and try to see if you can hit when you've got all these mods that are in the double digits that you could easily get into the 20 range, and you and you don't have to worry about trying to pull extra mods, so that's why I'm slicing as much as I'm doing. No, you're more than welcome, Arnelli. So it's definitely hate mods, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, listen, we talk about it all the time on this show. I can't stand mods. Nobody gets their ass kicked more on live streams than I do with mods, with mod depression. But it's a necessary evil. I do the things that I don't want to do so I can enjoy the things like GSC that I want to be playing. Mods is just a necessary evil as a part of that. So I work. That's why I religiously work on them. I get your sentiment on that, Arnelli. Trust me, I get it. But it's just one of those things I have to do. The 4.5 20 speed, then that's fine. But eventually you want to replace those. So you can move those mods down to other characters that will need some speed and stuff like that. Can you see my Sign of Django and Fennec mods, please, buddy? You got it. Jeremy spoken says, I feel like SWGOH is encouraging people to not play this game. GA matchups are so screwed that the point of playing 3 to 4 more GLs for 5 matchups in a row, why even play? I do it for the lulz, dude. I mean, I just got matched up with I'm 8.4 and I'm facing someone at 9.8. this match for sure, but if you think I'm not going to go in there guns ablaze and try to take... I've faced a lot of people like that. I'm going for the win, baby. And I understand. But there's been some suggestions made there, Jeremy, on matchmaking and things of that nature, what can be done. Trust me, it has been brought up. It has been brought to their attention. I've been one of the ones in front of Doja and Crumb on the Heinze stream that brought it to their attention. So, yes, it has been brought to their attention. So just be patient with it, my friend. I understand your pain. All right, so Fennec, the main thing I'm focusing on is her special damage. So I have a couple slices left to do on her. You can see on the mods, but I want to get that around 12,000. That is your damage you're looking for, and I need to get it to relic 8. I don't even want to get this sucker closer to 13,000. So when I at relic 6, I missed taking out a Lord Vader team. I just had Lord Vader left. I missed killing his ass on the last round of GSC by a sliver. And now I've got a relic 7. So I know I'm going to be taking out those Lord Vaders with this young lady right here on offense. Dad Bod Boba Fett. I have to remod him. So I'll show you what I have on him. I just have mods on him right at the moment. I have to go back and fix it. I just want speed and tenacity so he doesn't get dazed and stuff. Just so I can get his turns going as quickly as possible. I still have to slice him up. I just have not had a chance to go back in and finish him. But ideally, you probably want an offense set on him as well. But I pulled some mods. So if I was to tell you, don't look at the mods on my Sign of Django, you want offense on him. But I have not had a chance to go back and fix him the way I want because I wanted to get Fennec squared away. And then who else was I working on? I redid Dark Trooper and some other characters that I want to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go full health set on Wampa. I'm going to pull these mods from Wampa and put those on Sign of Django in between the GC rounds. It doesn't make sense to do it now because I'm already locked in. But yeah, I'm going to go full health on Wampa with offensive primaries and stuff like that. And I'm going to probably pull those mods over to Sign Django and go with that set just so because he hits hard. I want him to hit hard. I'm going to get his damage up. He's a damage dealer. He's not a speed demon. Yeah, I love Fennec. You're welcome, Bubba. She is goddamn amazing, dude. She is unbelievable, dude. The only reason I'm holding to mod below 5 dot is if it has some ridiculous speed somehow. Yeah, he just said if it's 4 dot, it's 20 speed, keep it. I mean, you can still use that. You'll be surprised by my Fennec if you check my bounty hunters. You got it. All right. So we're just looking at rosters, doing main roster views. If you want to become a Patreon sponsor and support the stuff that we're doing, I've linked the Patreon in the chat a few times. It's linked in the description. Why doesn't say Patreon? Did I just boo-boo that? Here, let me fix this in the description. That's weird. There we go. I don't know why that's like that. Weird. We're looking for new Patreon sponsors. And if you would like to, you don't have to do anything else to look at your stuff. Just put your ally code in, what you want to look at. You don't have to do anything else. Come to Patreon sponsor, support the stuff that we're doing here at RSG. And if you do become a Patreon sponsor, let me know. Join our Discord. You do get VIP status. You have your own VIP channels that you can get into. Eighth Brother Kid is out. Is it really? All right, let's go look at this, see if that's out there. It is, so give me a second, we'll do that. I got to look at Kashmir's stuff first, and then we'll go look at Eighth Brother. Well, it makes sense if that leaked that pack, and then that came out. Yep, 8 kit. There we go. Yep. All right, let me go look at this for real quick for Kashmir, then we'll go look at the kit for Eighth Brother. And yes, I know all about Eighth Brother. Hello, Placebo fan. What's going on? So we got a new kit reveal for Eighth Brother, so we'll go do that. All right, Kashmir wants me to. So can you give me 1 or 2 characters I need to work on offense mod in, or what damage should be aiming for? Yeah, absolutely. So if we think about offensive characters, Gas is sort of one. There's 2 ways you can go for Gas. Yours is not quite there. So there's 2 ways people do Gas. This is just an example. They either go really high protection and then around 9,000, 9,500 damage. Some go around 110,000 protection, but then often set where they're over 10,000 plus damage on him. That's one character. Another character that is offensive head, we just talked about Fennec, so you just saw me talk about her. I don't need to bring her up again. Maul's another character that's offense. You go offense set with her. Jedi Knight Luke is a character that you want offense on, which you do have, and you're shooting for certain numbers. That's a perfect number. 12,653 will do just fine. Grandmaster Yoda. We've talked about Grandmaster Yoda is another character you want. That you want offense on. I'm just doing spot checking here. Where's your Yoda? There he is. You've got that. No, this just needs to be sliced. But yeah, again, special damage. He's just like Fennec. You want that special damage up there. Echoes. Arc is another one you want above 10,000. Dark Troopers one. I'm gonna go look at. I'm just looking for ones that you have and the ones that you don't have. Imperial Troopers. How's your Dark Trooper? Okay, he's relic 5. It needs to be sliced, but he needs to be over 10k damage. Yeah, your damage is short, but you have to slice him up, so that's when you definitely want to work on him, especially if we're going to use troopers. You ran out of sriracha sauce. Get the hell out of here. You better go get some more, man. You got to get that hot stuff, man. What are you doing over there, man? I'll tell you what, boy. There's quite a few characters. I can't... Dark Troopers 1... Grandmaster Yoda, Jedi Luke, Gas, somewhat. Arc Troopers 1. You can go offense or crit damage on Han. Fennec is definitely one you want to have. GLs, we talk about GLs. You know, the two that I always recommend is Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, which you have, so that's fine. Rey is another one that you definitely want. Rey is definitely going to be one when you get her that you're going to want offensive mods for. You want you want her hitting ridiculously hard. Who else are some people that need offense? Those are the ones that come to my head. Right off the top of my head. Sith Trooper obviously offense. So yeah, if you need a comparison to like which characters need offensive mods, those are just a few examples of the ones there. Kashmir. But other than the one who's the one I caught? Gas. He needs offense on him. All the other characters that I would look for offense are there, and they either just need to be sliced or they're just, they're not the relic level and stuff. But other than that, it looks fine, dude. You definitely Maul's one you can do. Rey, we talked about. You don't have her yet. But Gas is one you can definitely get squared away. Definitely get your Dark Trooper, at least Relic 7, so you can get him over the 10,000 mark if you're going to use him against Sith Empire, Sith Empire faction. You need him hitting hard so he can do the one-shots and stuff. We talked about Fennec. Those are just a few examples of what you can do. Yes, I know. Eighth Brother Kid's out. We're going to talk about it here. I can do a quick check on that for you. Has the ideal Starkiller lineup changed? No. So I'll tell you the one I'm running right now, Arnelli. You're welcome, Kashmir. So for the ideal Starkiller lineup, it's this lineup here. It's Palpatine, Starkiller, Visas, Mara Jade. You can either go Old Ben in that slot if you want. You can go General Kenobi. I like Mace here now in that slot. I need to get his offense and stuff up. His stuff on, but this is the ideal lineup. On offense or defense, this team is fantastic. The thing that makes this so potent is that when Sith allies do their call and assist, especially with Palpatine and Mara Jade being in this lineup, Starkiller, and you want offense and Starkiller, that's another one you want offense on. He hits so hard. I've actually taken out teams before I've gotten to Ultimate with this lineup. It's absolutely phenomenal, dude. It's such a good team. And that's what you're basically looking at here. All right, let me flip this over into the kit reveal of 8th Brother. Let me see here. Okay. 8th Brother. All right, we got it. All right, so yes, I did test this character out. We're going to talk about it right now. I'll talk about it tonight on the stream tonight. With 8th Brother. If you guys don't know who 8th Brother is from the Rebels animated show. He shows up briefly at the end of, I want to say, season 2 or season 3 with the mall fight with everybody, with Vader and everything that goes down there. If you've not seen it, it's a phenomenal fight. But yeah, he was one of the Sith that came at the last minute there. Yeah, Starkiller does have an insane basic. his kit is wasted, but for what you lose with like Kenobi and like you're gonna lose some of the kit there, but you get the bonuses from Star Killers. So for me, it's like I lose some stuff, but I also gain some stuff from there because he's going to be taunting and all that other stuff. I mean, it's one of those things. I just prefer it. I mean, I know I lose some things, but I also gain some stuff when I'm using them with Star Killer. It's one of those rare exceptions, right? But then again, Mace is really good everywhere, aren't Nelly? You can use him in so many places. All right, Eighth Brother. I did test him. He's pretty solid, and he's really good. I'm going to say this ahead of time. It's hard to judge the Inquisitor faction until we get all the Inquisitors in the game, so I'm not going to make too many comments on this. He's a good character, you know, but again, until we get all the Inquisitors out, it's hard for me to really tell you how good all these guys are going to be and where and stuff like that until we have like all the information. So I'm not going to say too much. I'll let you guys make up your own damn mind on what you guys think of the kit and stuff. All right, so he's the Eighth Brother. Of course, we know he's Dark Side, Attacker, Leader, Empire, Inquisitorius, Unaligned Force User. So yes. This is a stealthy member of the Inquisitorius with an arsenal of tricks and weapons to surprise his opponents. So his first basic is the Whirling Strike. Oh, they even did the helicopter thing. Forget about that. I forget more shit than I remember. It says... new final text. If Eighth Brother did not have stealth this turn, he gains stealth for 3 turns. Then deal physical damage to target enemy. And if the target is a Jedi, inflict shock, 1 stack of Purge until the end of the encounter, which cannot be copied or resisted. So again, you see the Purge mechanic coming in again with the Inquisitors. The next one is Photon Grenades. This is a special. Cooldown of 3. New final text. If Eighth Brother did not have stealth this turn, he gains stealth for 3 turns, deal physical damage to all enemies, and inflict actually down and burning for 2 turns. So he does do burning with his attack. If Jedi enemies are damaged by this ability, are instead afflicted with blind and burning for 2 turns, which can't be resisted. This ability deals double damage to enemies who have any stacks of Purge. So he not only does he do that, but he also puts blind on Jedi. So it's really nice. Bladed Hilt. Final text. If Eighth Brother did not have stealth, he gains stealth. Anytime you use any ability, he's going to go into stealth. Deal physical damage, consumes 5 stacks of Purge. For each stack of Purge consumed this way after the first, deal physical damage again. If you get up to 5 stacks, you see all the stuff it does. 1 stack, it inflicts healing immunity. 2 stacks to speed down. 3 stacks plus does ability block as well. The next one does buff immunity. And then the last one, if you get 5 on them, inflict armor shred for the rest of the battle. So there you go. These debuffs cannot be resisted by Jedi enemies. Again, against Jedi, he's super badass. His leader, more than enough. All right, so he has a leader like all the other Inquisitors, so you can kind of mix and match these folks. And so his new final text, Empire allies have 5% accuracy and 5% potency. Inquisitorius allies have an additional 30% accuracy and 30% potency. Jedi enemies that gain foresight from Jedi unique abilities also gain blind for 2 turns, which can't be evaded or resisted. Think about where that comes into with the Jedi. Whenever other Inquisitor allies use a basic ability, they have 30% chance to inflict a stack of Purge, just like they do for all the other ones, which can't be copied, all that stuff. Can't be evaded, copied, all that stuff. Now, this is a TW Omicron. When Jedi enemies gain taunt from Jedi unique abilities, all enemies take damage equal to 20% of their max health. This damage cannot defeat enemies. Jedi enemies that receive critical hit immunity from Jedi unique abilities dispel critical hit immunity, instead are afflicted with vulnerable for 1 turn, which can't be resisted. And then last but not least, Hunting a Shadow. This is his unique. At the start of the battle, Eighth Brother gains stealth for 3 turns. Again, he always stealths. And when he gains stealth, he gets 20% health and protection. Whenever Eighth Brother uses any of his abilities during his turn, if he has stealth at the beginning of the turn, he loses stealth and gains actually up and potency up for 2 turns. If that ability was Whirling Strike or Photon Grenades, he inflicts 1 stack of Purge on any enemy damaged by that ability. So he puts out Purge a lot. He blinds. He's really effective against Jedi. He does a lot of stuff. You notice some of the things that he does with his abilities, his Omicron and things of that nature. Quite effective against Jedi teams. You can see that with all the foresight and stuff that they do, that's going to be an actual detriment to them with him on the team. He's a solid character. I had a lot of fun testing this guy out. He's really, really cool. As I said, it's hard for me to give you guys a really good overall picture, because I think if you look at each of the Inquisitors, they're really dope. They have really awesome abilities and stuff. But until we get the full picture with the Grand Inquisitor and everything that they announced, it's kind of like Bad Batch. If you look at some of the kits on the Bad Batch, it's just really, really dope. But when you put them together and we finally get all the Inquisitors, it's like we got all the Bad Batch, then we can really see these characters shine and stuff. So, yeah. So this means he'll be out tomorrow then for a marquee. And then there you go. Eighth Brother has been announced. It is on the forums. So there you go. Our fourth Inquisitor. Well, we knew that we're going to get more Inquisitors. I mean, the only one we don't have from the shows right now. Now, there's the two that were showed in the trailer for Kenobi. I don't know if they're going to be ones that come out. I don't know what they're going to do for the other Inquisitors. We know the Grand Inquisitor, but we have one more Inquisitor coming, they said. So, we'll wait and see. Yeah, actually down is very important. The blinds are badass with him. Other characters get burned, so they're not getting turn meter. He's a dope character, man. He's really good. But again, until we get all the full picture, it's hard to see how this is all going to tie in together. I would assume Fifth Brother is the last one. He's one of the main rebels. Yeah, you would assume that, right? I mean, he's the only one not in yet. He's in the new Kenobi series, but he was in the Rebel series. He was a big deal in that series as well. We already got Seven Sister, so I mean, it makes sense, right? But we'll wait and see what we're gonna get. So let me know what you guys think, man, about the kit. I think it's a solid kit. It's a really good kit. I really like it. And then you have the developer insights on Eighth Brother. But the new sister from the show. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get Reva or the other. There was another one in there too, Benjamin. I just don't know. It was shocking if that would be the ones, because usually the shows have to run their course before we get any new characters from that. It's been like that with all the shows so far. So I don't know. I would love to see Reva in here. Maybe we'll get surprised. Be like, hey, look, it's Reva. I don't know. I think they're doing a really good job capturing the essence and the spirit of the Inquisitors. I mean, we've been wanting the faction for a long time, so the fact that we're getting them is pretty dope. All right. So let me know what you guys think of the kit reveal for Eighth Brother. I have placed Bo Fan. I need to go back in and go check his stuff here. So let me go look here. Still doing mini roster reviews and stuff. Maybe they'll add the new one from Kenobi. How about Vader? Fifth Brother is also in Kenobi. Yeah, he sure was. They made that one very obvious. As soon as I saw that character, like, yep, there's Fifth Brother. He was the only one of the quizzes that I recognized. I'm like, that's new. That's new. Well, she's new. It's like, Max potency to challenge non-Jedi. Could be, Jeremy. Keanu says, yes, you do know who else is coming. I know everything, guys. You know, I'm not going to say what's coming and what's not. Hooty hoo! What's going on, there, Hermit Fulgrim? Yep, it's time to do the hump to hump. All right, let me go look at our good friend Placebo Fan. He needs some mod checks here. Just on the main teams, we'll take a quick gander at it. Surely we will. That's what we do here. All right. Let's see. Boopity boop. No more Jedi. Yeah. It says, can you check, you do a quick check on mods on all the important teams. Yeah, we'll do this. Let me look at your GLs real quick. Yeah, look, fantastic. Relic 9. Look at that. That's fantastic. Outstanding. Kenobi. Yeah, outstanding. Little on the slow side, but it doesn't really matter. He's 552. It's fine. T3 has a new Omicron. Oh, well. Yay. I'm going to look at something real quick. It's just the one I looked at. Yeah, it was TW1. I had to tell you guys, test some of the Omicrons. It's like, okay, it's TW. It's cool. It's nice. But it's like, I'm not really, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're dope, but it's like, it's TW. Like, yeah. Also makes sense since you just tested it. Yeah. I had to play stupid quite a lot, guys. Sorry. It's just the nature of the beast. Let me get back in here with our good friend here. Looking at Placebo Fans mods here. Make sure I got the right one. Yeah. All right. So let's look at, let's go by team. We'll start with the 501st. Gas looks good. Good protection. Solid offense. Yeah, he's fine. Let's do a quick check here. Rex. Speed set. Perfect. Yeah, 286. A little slow, but you got some slicing to do. That's all right. Chris Paul says, unlike the Grand Inquisitor has a mechanic that makes purge permanent, like Vader does with dots. They don't seem like they would be good on defense. I wouldn't make use of purge mechanic very well. That's a valid point there, Chris. We'll have to wait and see. It's hard to judge it as it stands right now. Again, we don't have all the pieces in place, so until we do, I'm not going to make a full assessment on the Inquisitors and stuff like that. So still 5 first looks pretty good. Just got to get Echo and Arc up, so that's fine. Quick answer. Your bounty hunters, what's your boss speed? He's a little slow, but needs to be sliced. Yeah, you need to get your boss a little faster. And you're working on your Grief Mando, which is good. Speed order on that, besides that, is fine. Boss needs to be much faster, but again, that's slicing. Yeah. You do see a lot of GMK on defense in Skywalker Vader. Yeah, I can either confirm or deny Keon. Yeah, that's right. People can ask me all they want, what's coming. I'm be like, nothing. I do never know everything. I'm not telling you. So you might as well just get that in your head. When's the next Geo coming out? Sure. I'll answer that. When's the next legendary character coming out? Sure, I'll tell you that. When's the next character? When's this happening? Sure, I'll tell you. And by that, I'm not going to tell you. Pale Troopers, I want to go to them next. Pietz, your fast is good. 320. Again, needs more slicing. Again, at your level, this is okay. 5.7. Dark Trooper is... Got good mods on him. Oh, yeah, 10,000 damage that plays. That's really nicely done. What's coming, Ranger? Stuff. Stuff is coming, Chris Paul. I can tell you that much. Where there's more stuff coming into the game. That's what I'll put out there. What if we ask what is not coming? Then I don't have to answer anything. See, I can do that too. Yeah, so far the modding on this looks pretty good, man. I mean, considering where you're at with the mods you have, I'm not seeing anything. Even the characters that are not at the level that you want them at, that's just because they haven't had a chance to slice them. But the modding itself is really good. What? Oh, Malik's the fastest. Really? 249. Okay. I don't have the sword by speed. I was like, did I have a stroke here? Malik looks really good. Yeah, Revan just needs some slicing, but you got some slicing on these mods to do as well. Again, he'll get speed once you do that. How's Nasty Basty looking? She is 278. Again, some more slicing. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this place, Bo, looking at your main teams and stuff. They're fine, dude. It's just slicing, dude. I mean, it really is. There's not a damn thing wrong with anything you've done here. This is really good. It's just that you just need to slice, and that's I mean, you know, Chewy. Tenacity's low, but again, you haven't sliced him up yet. He'll get more tenacity once those mods go up. So, again, I'm not seeing anything here that's going to make me go, oh no. Please, but Finn, what have you done? Yeah, Han's fine. Again, needs slicing. There's not much. Yeah, so what I would recommend, dude, is, again, you're in that position where I want to worry about new mods. You just need to slice the ones you have. Just put this, the way I always do it is like, especially for characters that need speed, put your characters in speed order and then look at their mods, like, you know, and just work your way down. And they're like, wait a minute, who needs speed? Like boss, you know, certain characters you know need speed. Just pick one character and do nothing but 60 their stuff. 60 to 6A and try to get those speeds on those characters. Those are your first priorities. It's the speed. Speed still dominates in this game. And then just work your way down. But the modding itself is fine. It's just you need slicing plays. So, absolutely, dude. This is fine, dude. This is absolutely fine. I got you, Chef, there. I see you there. I'm just checking this if I missed anybody else there at place. So I hope that helps you out, place. And if you need a comparison, again, just focus on one character at a time. one character, mods 6, get your mods to 6E, and then start to slice those up, search those characters that need those speed hits, and then you'll be fine. If just get hyper focused on one character at a time and work your way down, and I think that's going to help you out tremendously. No. What's up? It's this question. I got Qui-Gon to 317, Jedi Ega 315, GK3. Would you use Bad Batch against that team? Yeah, I still would. I mean, you can have as fast as you want. I'm still going to outspeed you with my Echo, and I'm still going to do that. So, problem with the Qui-Gon team is that Bad Batch is a hard counter. But then if I'm using Bad Batch against your Qui-Gon team, no, I can't use it anywhere else. And it's really good against some other teams as well. So, outside of Bad Batch, yeah, I still would Bad Batch your stuff. No hesitation on that. But if I'm having to use Bad Batch against that team, then I can't use it on some other heavy hitting stuff too. So it's one of those trade-offs. Yeah, it's a hard counter to Qui-Gon, but then I'm not using it anywhere else, and it can take out some other teams too. So you really put the pressure on your person, especially with those kind of mods. It's still a hard counter, man. If they've got a fast, if I didn't outspeed your Qui-Gon and team and stuff like that, hell no, I wouldn't use Bad Batch against it. I'm just begging to get my ass kicked. Are you kidding me? So no, but yeah, with that, I'd still go in there with Bad Batch. Like, okay, because Bad Batch is still going to do what Bad Batch does. I go first, you lose, basically, unless I get a horrible RSG. Your Echo 351. Yeah. Where's my Echo 351? I haven't looked at Echo in a bit. I need to redo his modding. What is my Echo? He is 357. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm going in, and I'm going to just take out your team. Question I got. Let's see. Let's see here. Now, if you're running Cam, is that someone that's on that team as well? That will make a difference. Yeah, Ray Rock makes a good suggestion there. Cam is a good one on that team. I just like Cam too much on offense. Kind of use him a lot. Yeah. You can outspeed it, but you got to think of that if you're going to be using that team, like you just saw, like Qui-Gon with those suggestions that to get your team faster so that the Bad Batch can't be a counter is fine. Now, there are other counters to that still, but yeah. All right, who else had someone else? Chef D did. Okay. It says, Ranger, should I backfill some of my hard to keep it affordable? Backfill would be high priority. All right, so you got JMK. You're looking to go for SLKR. Your question is, should you go backfill more or get SLKR? No, I'd go SLKR. A quick glance at what you have here. How you can have Commander Soga. Well, finish Commander Soga first for your JMK. I'd go first order here, man. I mean, you're at 5.4. Getting another Geo would be dope. Plus, you get the fleet. Plus, you get another team for your defense or offense for this. And I'm going to take a look here, but I'm pretty sure. Let's finish. Let's see where you are with your SLKR. It's coming along nicely. Yeah. I'm really leaning toward SLKR. Unless I see something crazy here. Yeah. Having started the troopers. Yeah, if you already started first SLKR, go get SLKR. I would go C next with this account. And get into your and the game crashed. Of course it did. Why would it not? Why would it not? So we'll load up the game and try this again. All right. Great. Nothing like the game crashing. The game will be updated. Of course it will. Same bad time, same bad channel. How about I mod Omni Wamp for JC? He's going to be health set with offensive primaries and stuff like that. Placeable fan. Make him beefy. Lots of health with offensive primaries and secondaries, health secondaries, protection secondaries, things like that. All right, before the game crashed, I was looking at... Yep, Andrew Zoni's got it. I have to redo the modding on mine. Yeah, looking at this, get SLKR. Go into C afterwards. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yeah. That'd be my suggestion. Looking at this, my friend, it just seems to have to put some real low gear teams to keep up since there are no so many slots to fill. There is, but again, you have to understand that that'll eventually fill out itself. So if you want to go SLKR and say round out a team like your Mon Mothma team, right? You've already started the process for SLKR, so go finish SLKR. Now, in between that, if you want to go say, let me get my Rebel Fighters up, sure, go finish your Rebel Fighters as another team you can put down. As you work on these GLs, it's going to round up a lot of teams that you can place down as well. I mean, you're punching above your weight too, there, Chef. You have to understand that you're at 5.4. I don't know where are you at right now. You are in what league? It'll show me here in a second. You're in Kyber 4, so you're punching up a little bit with what you've got. Now, the good news is you got Jim King Cat, you've got Gas, you've got Darth Revan, you got a lot of these teams that are in place, right? CLS. Put your heavier stuff up front, Chef D. Put your weaker stuff in the back. Even if it's low purple gear, fine. It's in the back. You know, do the best teams you can that are low geared, right? It's going to be your best play. You're not going to obviously, just put some weak stuff in the back. But as you work on these teams, let's talk about like First Order. Not only do you get the SRKR team that you can run, but you also get another First Order team that you can place down on defense. Plus, you get the fleet. The fleet will help you out as well. Then you then you add Rebel Fighters. Okay, cool. And then you just work your way down. You go get C next. C will lead you to the Troopers, which will lead you to run out your Bounty Hunters, and that gets you your Executor. That'll help you out tremendously, right? So this stuff will start falling into place as you start farming this stuff. So SLKR gets you the badass fleet. It gets you a couple teams. You can use those. If you want to in between use Rebel Fighters, sure. As you get everything ready to go for C, then you go knock out C. C gets you into the Troopers, finishing up your Bounty Hunters into Executor. There are some more teams there that you just added to your collection, right? So it'll backfill itself naturally by working on some of these GLs that you're going to be working toward, right? If you want to go for Jedi Master Luke with CLS into Jedi Luke will get you even the Mon Mothma team into Jedi Luke into Jedi Master Luke, right? So again, you're being one, too hard on yourself. Two, just understand the nature of the beast, and three, if you stay on target, the stuff will naturally happen where it just backfills because the teams that you would backfill that you don't get through that process, right? Like your Darth Revans and things of that nature, you've already got in place. So now as you get your GLs in place, those teams will naturally just come in and you'll have more at your disposal. So just stay on target, stay with the process. It'll be fine. I like your choices here. I'm fine with SLKR into either JML or C. They're both good options. They'll give you a lot of good teams. You already have CLS pretty much rocking and rolling, so that's a good thing. So yeah, don't stress about it. Just put what you're going to put on the front lines defense, and then put weak shit in the back. Get the scores that you can. Do the best you can. Be realistic of like what you're going to face at Kyber 4. And if you get into Kyber 3, it's going to even get more daunting. But you can do it. I think you're going to be fine, Chef. You're going to be okay. I have faith in you. Hey, Shadowvel, our H-Town brother from another mother. What's going on, man? He's representing them skewers down there and deep in the heart of Texas. My old stopping grounds of H-Town, my hometown. Houston, Texas. What's going on, big pimpin'? Glad to have you here. What are GL Harry Carey and Darth Kermit coming to the game? Confirm or deny? Oh, I'll deny those two. Hell no, I'm too powerful. That's right, Harry Carey. If you came to the game, well, everybody would be drunk and full on hot dogs. Yeah. It's a good call, Herman. There'd be so much Budweiser flowing. It'd come right out of your screen. Budweiser. King of beers. All right. I know, man. How you been, brother? Just doing mini roster reviews, helping folks out, looking at their rosters, see if I can get some more Patreons. You know, just chilling, man. You are more than welcome, Chef. That's what I do, buddy. You're very welcome. Now, why is that not saving? Hold on, let me fix this. This is going to drive me nuts. I keep adding Patreon to the title in the description, and then it takes it off. I would like you to save this. Check it again. Thank you for participating, YouTube. Thanks, friends. God damn. It's a simple thing. I add the word Patreon. Save it. Don't get rid of it. I needs it there. I needs it, precious. Alright, so the ships win. I'm farming up ships for Empire since I'll have some. I don't know. That's one thing that's a good point there. Andrew Zani brings up about accelerated ships. I don't know why we don't have accelerated ships either. I don't understand that. I mean, some of these ships are way older than the goddamn characters that are accelerated. I don't understand it. I don't have a good answer for you, Andrew Zani. They should be accelerated. Except for the new ships, all the other ships should be at an accelerated pace right now, especially since you have to farm them in hard node and fleet. Most of them are just diarrhea. Yeah, put your Alico in, Shadowvel. We're friends? I don't know if we are or not. I don't keep track of the shit. You know that, Shadowvel. Just throw your Alico in and I'll go look at it real quick. If you're going to make me do work, then I'll I'll screw it up. But yeah, throw your Alico in. I'll go look at it real quick. I can tell you how I've got my modded Star Killer is he is offense because he's always calling assist, and we like him to hit like a truck, especially with the C Marjay combination. That thing is a beautiful thing to watch. Marjay goes, C goes, and then here goes Star Killer. Whap! He gets some more stacks. Do it again. Whap! Get some more stacks. It's so good. It's hard too. He is a force to be reckoned with. But if you want a roster view, we're in the same clan. That's right. Christ. Shadowvel, you know my brain doesn't work. When I'm streaming, I get overwhelmed. Thank you, buddy, for reminding me. I forget, dude. Alright. Alright, let me look at here. Come here, Star Killer. Let me look at you here. Just a beautiful new one, Star Killer. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. I mean, it's hard to judge. He's only, what, gear 11, gear 12? But yeah, that's exactly how I got it. Yep, that's perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. Looks good. Get him Slice 6E. Get him Relics. And yeah, dude. That looks good. No, it's all good. I got you, buddy. I forget, Shadow, you know how my brain works. It's like, Christ. Of course I'm in the same clan guild as Shadowvel. I forget that all the time. Because I just know you as Shadowvel. I don't even think about it like we're in the same guild and stuff. No, it's exactly how I would do it. No, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, dude. It looks good. Yeah, Andrew Zani, ship farming is the most painful of all. What happened to quests, Nathaniel Morgan? What do you mean? There's lots of quests in the game. I just prefer not to do them. I'll show you the team that I'm using right now. We're talking about this before you jumped on there, Shadowville. I'm running Palpatine with Starkiller, Visas, Mara Jade, Mace Windu. Now you can put Kenobi in there or Old Man in there. If you don't have Visas up, you can run with a stick Ray, something along those lines. It works very well. The big three is Emperor, Palpatine, Starkiller, and Mara Jade. Visas Mara is phenomenal on this team, and then I like Mace. But I could easily throw GK in there, put Mace on the GMK team, and we would be just fine. That's the ideal lineup you're looking for right there. And it works. BD says, howdy. Any chance there's a small bit of time to review what I should go for next? Absolutely, BD. Put it in there. Again, if you guys, that's all you have to do. Throw your ally code in, and I'll look at your stuff, ally code, and what you want me to look at. A couple things. That's what we do on mini roster reviews. You guys really love it, so I do it. Yeah, Shadowville's roster is gross. Yes, Darth Recky. He's very good. It's a very nice account. Shadowville is on it like a blue bonnet, dude. You're welcome, buddy. Anytime, brother. You know that. For you, Shadowville, anything, my friend. All right. Now, if you don't have to do anything for mini roster reviews, if you want to do something, you don't have to. I still will look at your stuff, but if we are looking to get patrons, $5 a month supports all the stuff that you see us doing at RSG and all the streaming that I do. So if you'd like to support, you can become a patron. If you want to toss a coin to your ranger on the hump day for bourbon or pizza or tacos, we call it the Bourbon Pizza Coffee Taco Fund. You can throw a coin to your ranger there or throw me a tip. It's fine. You don't have to. But if you'd like to become a patron and support what we're doing, you can go to the Patreon link. If you want to just toss a coin to your ranger, you can do that. But you don't have to. I'll still look at your stuff regardless of whether you do it or not and get you squared away. Question from Andrew Zani says, if Padme worth throwing on defense if I take Jedi Anakin from her for Qui-Gon? Do I just throw random Galactic Republic teams with her? I put her with my JMK team. If you're going to take Anakin out there, you can still run like Padme, R2, Barriss, Ayla. I've run that team before in defense. That's just as kind of like a stun team. If you take Jedi Anakin out of there, I've run that team before. You can do some stuff with Padme. If you're not going to put her on JMK, then if you don't have JMK, you're going to take Anakin and put him on Qui-Gon. Put Barriss, Padme, R2, Ayla. You can put that team on defense with another Galactic Republic. Snips if you want to. If you're not going to use Snips, you can still put Snips on that team if you don't have JMK again, and that works out fine. No, it's kind of like I am, Shadow. I spend a little bit here and there, but I'm not willing out on characters anymore. I do buy packs and stuff, but there's no point. I don't mind getting crystals. I don't mind getting certain packs, but it's mainly just trying to round up what I have. I'm not pushing hard for the Inquisitors. The only one I will do will be Second Sister, just to get her gear and stuff up so I can use her ship. I couldn't get her in time for this GSC round, but for the next GSC round, she'll be gear 11, and then I'll farm her up. I'll farm the other ones up as well. You got it, BD. Says, thank you, farming for JMK. Thinking Executor after. Yeah, let's take a look at it. See if that's the right path. That's what we do. All right, let's take a look here. All right, you have Jedi Master Luke. Love it. 5.4. Is that the right one? Let me make sure I copy the right one in there. Yep, it is. Okay. Sticky Ren. And you want to go see exact. I actually like that. JML. So you've got CLS, Jedi Luke. You got Gas. Yeah, you got Darth Revan in here. Oh, some good shit. Look, some good shit in here. I actually like the play for C here. So C into Executor, right? Or Executor C. There's no wrong answer. All right, you've got the two Get fleets as well. Yeah, man, that would be a nice play. The cool thing about going for that for you've got Jedi Master Luke, right? You go C. It gets you also into your, because C in the Executor, gets your bounty hunters going and it gets your Imperial troopers going, right? Because you're gonna start working on some of these characters for C, and then also Piet with the Executor, which you also need for C as well. So, yeah, looking at this, absolutely, dude. I think that's a play. Executor and just C or C and Executor, I don't really care. Which either works. Nice Luke, very nicely done. Relic 8 of 100,000 on both. That'll do. That'll play. Wait, why is Grandmaster Yoda so fast? No, 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 no. Put offense on Grandmaster Yoda. Get that speed off of Grandmaster Yoda. Although special damage is not bad, 10,500. I could play this. Was it offense? This might work, actually. Let me look at this. Offense. Yeah, that could play. Get the offense for this one. Offense for that one. Put them over 11,000. Actually, you know what? Keep this set. This actually will work for you. Usually when I see speed sets, it's like they forgot that special offense was a thing for Yoda. But obviously you didn't. You just went with a speed set. And that's okay. If you can keep him fast and you can get a special offense up, that works pretty damn well. But no, I like the play here, BD. I think it's really smart. Executor into C. If you want to round out a team in between that, probably the one you want to go after that, looking at the amount of characters and stuff you have. There's a... Jesus. You could go into GMK or SLKR at that point. You already have Ahsoka, Commander Ahsoka, so probably Executor into C makes the most sense, and then GMK. Since you have a Commander Ahsoka, you might as well go get him and take advantage of having your Commander Ahsoka, which is fine. You can still use Ahsoka with Padme and do quite well. But yeah, that'll play, man. This is nice. Nicely done. You round those up, get those, and then you in between you can work on troopers and bounty hunter teams. Yeah. I like the play. I like the play a lot. I think it'll be really nice. Looks good, BD. Looks good. Yeah, I want to say yes to that, Nathaniel Morgan. Let's go to Journey Guide. Where's this damn ship? There it is. So you need to get him to 7-star. You need all this. So you need Razor Crest upgrade to 5-star? No. Let me look at here. Let me make sure. So you need the characters. Let me look. Let me make sure before I open my fat mouth. Like those are the characters you need at those relic levels. No, I guess it's 4 and 5-star, but here's the thing. To unlock, yes, but I think to complete, it doesn't show on this. I'm almost 100%. Okay, chat's confirming yes. Each 7-star to unlock the 7. Yeah, so 5-star to unlock the event, 7-star to unlock the executor. There you go. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure before I said anything. I wanted to make sure, but yeah, that's a thing. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. I'm not your friend, Betty. I'm not your buddy guy. I'm not your guy, friend. Yep, everyone's chat's confirming it. Good job. All right. All right, AT Stewart, what's going on? Welcome. Says going in on Lord Vader after Executor, or just go or just do Bad Batch and Horde. We're gonna go in for a penny, go in for a pound, brother. Let's see what you got here. So you have Kenobi. Lord, yeah, finish Lord Vader. And the reason I'm saying this, you have the other 5 GLs. If you're doing Bad Batch right now, you might as well. How's your Bad Batch looking? Well, this could take some time, but I almost want to tell you to go for Executor first. I'm just being real with you, bud. I would actually do Executor. Oh, you already are. It's the way you. I have to look at your question again. Going all in on Lord Vader after Executor. There you go. So you are doing that. All right, there you go. All right, I had to make sure. Hey, Finbar Faria. I hope I said that right. Probably butchered that name, but then I butchered that all right. BD, you can send that right to the PayPal, buddy. That goes right to the Bourbon Fund. Very much appreciated. Yeah, looking at this, Executor into Lord Vader, and then you don't have Starkiller yet. I'm not seeing him. So, I mean, I'll just go look at Empire real quick. If I see Mary Jade not done, then I know for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you wanted to, just throwing it out there, if you wanted to go Executor Starkiller than Lord Vader, you could do that as well, A.T. Stewart. That would be a play as well. because Starkiller is like his own GL. He's really good. Less characters to farm up. If you want to save Lord Vader for your last one and to bad bash into Lord Vader, maybe go get the characters for Starkiller to really give you some good flexibility with your roster where you're at. I love the Executor Call, and I love going in, probably getting Starkiller next if you wanted to, before you go farm all that shit for Lord Vader. 4 characters, Relic 5, compared to the relics and shit you'll need for Lord Vader. I actually prefer to get Starkiller now that I think about looking at this before you get Lord Vader. He's such a badass tune and GAC, and you only need one Omicron. Really, there's much conflict in you to make that team work. You got Palpatine, you'll have Mary Jade from it, and you can run the team that I'm running. Finpex says, do you prefer PayPal or Super Chat for review? Always PayPal. It's just fun. Super Chat's fine too. The problem I have with Super Chat is that you can do it, and I have no problem with it. Whoever you're most comfortable with, but I just use that because people like me to go buy bourbon or tacos or something with it, and I just work for tips or Finbar. Or you can become a Patreon. It's all linked there. It's okay. That's why we're looking at AT. I think Executor is absolutely the play with where your roster is. I got to tell you, man, Starkiller. Because think about this. So for the characters you have to get, you have 4 characters Relic, right? You get those 4 badass characters, then you get Starkiller. Plus you have Mary Jade and Palpatine. That'll be a team that you can use with like GK and the team that I'm using, right? Then you still have to farm up Bad Batch as well. But then Bad Batch you farm up, you have to get the Cartex, and then you have to go take all those bastards up to Relic 5 as well. Not that the Bad Batch aren't worth it. Don't get me wrong, they are. But in your specific situation, it makes more sense to me the more I'm looking at your roster to go get Starkiller before I would go get Lord Vader. And that gives you basically like having your own 6 GLs. You can use Starkiller in defense or use them as offense to take out stuff. Here I'll link it. The link is in the description there, Bud. So let me just I'll link it for you here. All the stuff's linked in the description. There's the PayPal, and then of course if you guys want to support the channel, you can become a Patreon sponsor. I've been linking that in the chat as well. I'll link it again for everybody. If you want to become a Patreon member, $5 a month, then here you go. Again, if you have become a recent Patreon, you need to message me in Discord so I can get you access. And you have to message me in Discord because I have to be able to tag you if you have done that. So you get the VIP access. Celsius is going for Starkiller or wait for the new Inquisitors. I'd go for Starkiller. Starkiller is sick. Yeah, it'll restart. I'm fine with that. But Starkiller is just so effing good, dude. On defense and on offense, man. He is such a phenomenal piece to have in GAC. He's really good. And we know what Starkiller is. We don't have all the pieces yet for the Inquisitors. We know the Grand Inquisitor's coming, but again, you know, I go with what I know works and know what can be badass for you. And if I was to tell you something there, Celsi, it'd be go get that Starkiller. Is a sick ass character, and the other pieces that come with it, they're so effing good. Mary Jade, Kyle Katarn, I mean, they're so good, man. They really are. Even at low stars, Gear 11, they're really good. When they get relic, man, they're unbelievable. Mary Jade is unbelievable. Starkiller is unbelievable. That team is just unbelievable. He's just a good character. So I know the commodity that I'm getting when I get Starkiller, and it's proven. It's been tested and over-tested and played through, and people know what he is. I wouldn't wait for the new Inquisitors. Go with what you know, and then see what plays out. Give it time. Let the Inquisitors play out. Again, they're still coming in marquee piece by piece. We don't have the full picture yet. It's a gamble. If you go all in for the new Inquisitors, they could be phenomenal. They could not be, you know. We don't have all the pieces. It's like Bad Batch. We didn't have all the pieces. It's hard to make an assessment of a team and a faction when you don't have everything in place yet. Don't get me wrong. The Inquisitors are fantastic. Their kits are really good, but I know what I'm getting with Starkiller. Why wait? Go get a character you know is going to be phenomenal for you in especially in GSC. I don't wait. I go for what I know. All right. If you want me to look at stuff, ally code, all that stuff. Oh, okay. Wait, who sent me something here? Well, JM sent me something. Was that for the bourbon fund? Okay. And then all right, Finbar, yes, there you go. I got you, buddy. I was looking at wait, what? Sorry, it threw me off. I was like, wait, what? What? Dark Side question, Ranger. If Piet is 3 plus 340 speed, how important is it to have Moff Gideon at a similar speed? My Gideon's at 312. All right, so here's the thing about Moff Gideon, Moff and Piet, right? So I'm using Gideon now. Gideon you can get much faster. Piet, if you're going, there's two ways you can run troopers. You can run him without Gideon and put him on another team. I've used him religiously with the Sith trio because the Sith Triumvirate just makes life. It's such a good piece to have on there. That being said, now that I've done Iden, I've kind of redone my team. If you're just going to run Piet, and I recommend this regardless, if you're just going to go Piet and not Gideon, you want Gideon at least 350 or higher. Why? Because most Darth Revens run about 340 at my level. I'm just telling you what at the end peak game. It used to be 330, but now that Talon's coming to the picture, he gets that additional 20 speed. You get the 20 speed, which gets counteracted by General Veers, but you still want to be faster if you're going to use this as a Darth Revan killer. And for some of those other teams out there as well. Gideon, as fast as you can make him. I still have to slice a couple mods on him here, but he's 356. But I use him differently. Now, if you're going to have him on the team, and he goes first, especially if you're using Darth Revan, remember what you're facing with this. Like Gideon, you don't want to do his turn because it's not going to do anything. Other teams he can. So if you're using them for other teams, yeah. Getting going first is fine. If it's not Darth Revan, certain teams, you can go ahead and just do the big hit, get the team going, and then you're off to the races. Piet does his buff up, and then this team is unstoppable. The main piece also, as well as Dark Trooper. You got to have heavy damage on Dark Trooper. The higher the relic, the better, and offensive modding on Dark Trooper. But I've run the team where I didn't have Gideon in here because I said I was using with Sith Triumvirate. Piet goes first, puts the buff over to Dark Trooper. Dark Trooper buffs up, and then the team goes. At that point, they've got the turn meter start, buffs up, and then at that point, it's Veer's turn. Veers does his either big hit or you do the call and assist, and then it's game over. So that's the two ways you can run it. If you're going to have fast Gideon, then you have him in the team. You just put the best speed sets on there. Piet, if you're going to run it without Gideon, because you want to use Gideon like I've used him in the past on different Empire teams and stuff like that. Some people put him with Lord Vader and things like that, which is fine. Then Piet needs to be above 350. All right. Finbar says, when you have a chance, I will look at it. Let's look at your stuff, Finbar. You got it. And if I miss anybody, throw your ally code in here, and we'll get you squared away. All right. Hey, we got some money for the Bourbon Taco Fund. Hey, all right. Got some coffee I can get. The Bourbon Coffee Taco Pizza Fund is looking okay today. We got a few tips today. Thank you guys very much. It's very kind of you. All right. Client must be restarted. All right, Finbar. I got to restart the game. There's a new client. I got to get the new client, and then we'll go look at your stuff here. And you're asking, when you have a chance, I'm about 4 characters short from JMK. Where should I go next? We got it. We'll look at it. And we'll go to about 1:30. Mainly, I'll stop it at 1:30 because I think we get all the other streams set up for tonight. Remember, we have the Wednesday night show tonight, the longest running live stream. We just hit 300 stream consecutively. We're the longest running live stream in the community. We're doing this for coming on 6 years. Wait, what? The Star Fortress is now available in fleet cars, fleet packs, shipments. Okay, it's shipment stuff. Second Sister is now farmable. And she's Cantina? And Dark Side 1D? Oh, shit! I didn't see that one coming. Well. Looks like I'm going to get me a second sister. That's dope, man. They put that in a Hard Note and Dark Side and Cantina. Well, sign me up. Wow. Yeah, I know, Kai. She has 2 nodes? Jesus. That is super badass that they put it in 2 nodes. No, only Dark Side. Well, yeah, it's Dark Side 1D. It's Cantina 3A and Dark Side 1D. So you get a Hard Node farm and a Cantina farm for her. That's nice. She's only farm. Oh, I misread it. God damn it. Damn, I got overexcited. You're right, guys. Good checking on me. Keep me in check. Second Sister Charge is now farmable from Dark Side 4C Hard. They replace Jedi Council Sarge, which can still be farmed from... Damn it. God damn it, I got excited. Shit. God damn it. Well, shit. God damn it. I gotta... me and Kaya both, but we were like, oh! Wah, 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 wah. Oh, well. Poopy. Yeah, Kaya, sorry, Kaya. Our hopes were lifted and then dashed at the same instant. I got excited there for a second. I was like, what are you doing, CG? That's... oh, too soon. I got too excited. All right, we're looking at our good friend Finbar here. It says, I'm going for JMK. What do I go for next? Okay, what do you got? 2.2 million. You got the Revens. Nice. If you're going to go for JMK, if that's your first one you're going for, I would say finish 501st after JMK. Mainly because you've done a lot of the heavy lifting with your GR. And I can see you've got Separatists in place too. So, going for JMK leads you into gas, which you've already got the 501st kind of ready to rock and roll with where they're at with their gear and stuff. And you've got the team ready to go get your gas when it comes back too. So gas is a priority too. And that'll be your get to character that you're going to work on. After JMK and gas, you don't have Commander Soka. I definitely try to get her as soon as you can. However, she becomes available, right? I mean, that's neither here or there. Yeah, that's really nice. That's a really good job so far. What I'm looking at here, dude. Shadowville says, should I keep taking guys to Relic 5 or focus on a Relic 7 on my mains? Certain characters like, I think Fennec needs Relic 7, 8. Any characters like that we'd mentioned before, Shadowville, she's one definitely I'd take their at least Relic 7. Mainly, though, the Relic 5. Unless there's like an offensive powerhouse that I need or something, I'm keeping most of my characters 3 to 5. Yeah, she came in pretty quick, though, Kai. You're right. She did come in quick. So GMK into gas. You've got the Revens. Let me look at your Sith Empire team. It looked like it was pretty put together here. Yeah, looks good. Missing a piece, either Sith Empire Trooper or Marauder. There's a couple routes you can go from that, though. If you have JMK and then you get gas rounded up, right? That's really putting you... God damn it, you're only 2.2 million, dude. God damn, Finbar. You got a lot of options here. So let me just throw what the options are for you. You don't have Hermit Yoda yet, so I'm not going to recommend JML. And you don't have Wampa because you have to get Jedi Luke. Yeah. So let's say JML is a little bit further down the line. So after JMK, what could you go for? It's 2 characters. It's either C or it's First Order. After gas. Once you get your gas up and rock and rolling. Now for your get, you finish your negotiator for sure. And then start working on Hermit Yoda if you want to go eventually, Hermit Yoda and Wampa you're going to need for Jedi Luke into Jedi Master Luke. Kind of lead an Executor C here. JMK is such a good character to put down on defense. You'll need to work on Cat from Conquest as best you can. Trust me, I understand. C is a really good option here that gets you into your Executor, which is going to be your meta fleet. And if you can have 3 fleets as well with what you've got here on offense and defense, dude, Finbar, you're going to be sitting pretty, dude. With JMK, you just put him on defense and then keep C for anything GL nonsense they have on the offense, and you'll be just fine. SLK would be a good one, too. But since you have JMK, I actually prefer to go to C because JMK is that character you can use for raids and stuff and get those high, clear the raids, get your high rewards and Sith raid and things of that nature. That'll be really sick. Then you can go into C, which will lead you into your troopers and your bounty hunter teams and get your fleets really rock and rolling with the 2 get teams that you have. That would be nice on this account, man. And then after that, it's kind of what you want to do. At that point, you can make a decision on what you want to round out after, if you want to work on a couple teams before then, that'll lead you into either SLK or JML. Right, which way you want to go. Even then, you can start thinking about Star Killer if you wanted to. But yeah, I like C here. I really do. That's really going to open up some stuff here with your bounty hunters, because you're working on all the ships and the bounty hunters, which you've kind of worked on already. And it'll also get you with C, you get those trooper started, because you'll have to work on Stark and Veers and Piet and stuff like that. That'll get your trooper team up and running. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That'd be nice. JMK into finishing gas, into C, into troopers, bounty hunters, and executor. Christ. I wouldn't want to face you, dude. At your level. 2 GLs with all this shit on here. Gas, the Revens and stuff. And then after that, you can go right into your Rebels. Once you get all that stuff up and running, like, all right, let's go get CLS and the Rebels, and let's go get Jedi Luke, and by that time you're probably working on your Hermit Yoda and Wampa and have them done by the time you finish those farms, and then you're into your JML. So C with all those teams into JML with all those teams, Jesus Christ, dude. Because cool things, yeah, I'm getting killed right now in GC. I'm facing 5 million players. Yeah, but don't take that as a bad thing. I mean, it's because you have a really good account, dude, and I'm sure you're punching way above your class because you have such a good account, dude. You probably, when you're climbing, like when it's all things are said and done, you're probably kicking the shit out of some folks with this account, Finbar. But you're going to run into some monsters. It's just the way it is. But if you stay on target, dude, with the JMK, C, and Executor and all that stuff, you can definitely punch up a little bit. You're eventually going to hit your plateau. It's just the way it is. But yeah, I like Gas, C, Executor, and then you can make a choice after that, SLK or JML at that point, depending on what you want to do. Yeah, this is nice, dude. This is really nice. Let me say your money's looking at your level. It cannot beat it up too much because you're low. It's 332 at this level. Get the fuck out of here. That's really good. Darth Revan at that level with 332. Yeah, dude. You're doing just fine, brother. This is really good, dude. Really focused, hyper focused. Yeah, this is fantastic, man. That is a really good job, Finn. Yeah. And don't worry about it. You're gonna punch up a lot. And I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, shit, I'm punching up, but I'm in Kyber 1, man. I'm 8.4 and I'm facing Mr. 9.8 million. Look, here, I'll show you. It doesn't change, man. I got Unimatrix, man. He's a badass. Look at this 9.8 1.4 million G for difference. I got to deal with it too, man. So, we do the best we can with what we got, brother, and it'll be okie dokie. But no, good stuff, man. Really good stuff. I like that path. Follow that path. I think you'll like it a lot. JMK too at that level. Who's calling me? Oh, it's my brother. Why is this not on silence? He knows I'm streaming. I'll call him back. He probably wants to talk sports. That's what me and my brother talk about. We love sports. Nathaniel Morgan says get wrecked. Well, I mean, I'm not going to get wrecked, dude. I've faced a lot of accounts like that. You know that, Nathaniel Morgan. I've faced plenty of people at that level. Million plus GP, and we've won more than we've lost on those big fights. So, yeah. You are doing stuff very right, Finbar. Very, 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 very right, dude. What am I getting tagged with ESPN for? Holy crap. Well, I like football, but Chiefs just traded Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins for 5 draft picks. Jesus Christ. Well, I didn't see that one coming. All right. Man, the NFL season has been goddamn toppy turbulence this year. I can't keep track of it anymore. There's so many trades, moves, things of that nature. I can't keep track of it anymore. God damn. All right. So we will go farm second sister. So I'll add her. Well, we need her anyway. So she's got her node. We'll do that here in 2 minutes when my time changes. So to get our energy. So we were farming Iden, and then we'll get second sister. Well, I've already had her at 4-star, but yeah, and get her to 5 stars and stuff like that. The idea is to get her to 7 stars as quickly as possible. More than Iden. I will spend crystals on Second Sister to get her up because she has her ship, which I may do sooner rather than later because that ship is so pimp, man. Iden I could just farm normally. No, he did. He got the $120 million contract there, Nathaniel Morgan. So, god damn, money flying around. It's just ridiculous. 5 picks, man. Jesus. Sorry, that just popped on my phone. I was like, God dang, man. What the hell's going on here? What the hell's going on here? Sorry, I brought sports into SWGOH. I apologize. But I do love me some sports. But I love all kinds of things. I love anime. I'm a big anime junkie. And I love sports, man. I love the Cowboys. I know. You can make all the comments you want. But I grew up with the Cowboys. So, you know. I was there for the glory years. And I've been through the lean times. But it's the same thing with my other teams. So what? Ray Rock, the Chiefs traded Tyreek Hill to the Dolphins for 5 picks, and the Dolphins signed him for $120 million. They gave him the contract he wanted. It's like, damn, I didn't see that one. That just shook the world. All right, if you want to, we're gonna start wrapping up, but I still have some time here. If you want to, if you guys want to, da Bears. Certain Midwest team in a certain Midwest town starts with the C, ends in an O in the middle. Gag. Da Bears. You excited for Spy X Family anime? Man, it's awesome. Yeah. Looking forward to that one. I'm actually watching one right now, and I can't remember what it is. It's an isekai, and I always put those as... There's 2 new isekai that came out this season. I'll tell you what they are real quick, and I have enjoyed the hell out of both of them. I've been laughing my ass off because they're both really well done. Because just the stories and the way they're treating it is, the one I'm kind of watching right now, is, of course, King of Kings has been unbelievable. Life of an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy fox. It is the funniest shit I've ever seen, dude. So these 2 guys. They're lifelong friends. They work at an office space. One night they get drunk after a date and stuff. And one guy is really super popular and stuff. And his friend's kind of, he's just the tag along. He makes a stupid comment, and some goddess from another planet is like, "Oh, is that what your wish is?" Okay, turns her into a babe, and then curses his ass. Curses both of them, to where she has the desirable curse, where any man or woman that when she does certain things, lust after her and things. It is the funniest shit because his best friend's looking at him like, "You look like a hot girl, but I know you're my best friend," and it has been absolutely the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. And then the other one that I'm watching, which has been really, really good. I love animes that make me giggle. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. This one is really good. It's funny, but it's got real heart to it. It's a really good storyline. It talks about the Otaku culture in Japan. This guy, bullied his entire life. He becomes a shut-in. It's really good. I've really enjoyed this series a lot. I've been watching the hell out of it. So yeah. Yeah, I'm a big time Crunchyroll. If you guys want to know about anime and stuff, I've watched over 1,000 easily. Yeah, the Jobless Reincarnation one, King's Elders, is absolutely phenomenal. It is so good, man. I can't recommend it high enough. I've really enjoyed this series. There's been some I've been watching certain ones, and it's like, okay, it's just junk, and I just watch it because, and some I probably dropped a lot of them. I mean, it just did not work for me. But I know that they recently, I just finished up 3rd season of World Trigger, which I absolutely love. World Trigger. Shenmue, the animation finally came out. I'm interested in that. What I'm really waiting for this week is One Piece 144. And if you guys are anime manga junkies, you know what's going to happen in that one, and I can't wait to read it, which will come out tomorrow. I've finally read the final chapters. I've been putting it off to Demon Slayer. And don't get me wrong, I love Demon Slayer. I think it's phenomenal. I think the anime is phenomenal. That ending was so rushed. It just kind of... I thought it was fine, but it's like, oh, damn it. It just didn't turn out the way it was. So that was a really one. But there's been a few here that I'm looking at that I'm like, it was like pretty typical stuff. But yeah, these last two were really good, and I've enjoyed the hell out of them. Trying to see if there's anything else that I've watched recently that you guys. To Your Eternity, Christ, I even read the manga on that. That thing is unbelievable. It's a really, really good show. I'm just letting Attack on Titan build up. I'll watch the anime, but I already know the ending because I read the manga. But that's the final season's out. I had to finish this next season of 86. I enjoyed the first season of 86. That was really good. So there's a few animes that I'm really, really enjoying right now. All right, let's end the stream. We're not getting any more requests and stuff like that. Again, think about coming to Patreon sponsor. If you like the content and hanging out and doing all the fun stuff that we're doing, then feel free to hit the Patreon link. You can $5 a month really supports the channel. Or if you want to say thank you, toss a coin to your ranger for the bourbon fund. What is my brother calling me about? I'll call him right back. I'm streaming. Give me a couple minutes. Yeah, 86 is really good too. All right, we need to get our spin our cantina energy and stuff like that. So let me do that real quick. That's what we use our crystals mainly for, is to get this going. So how many of these do I have? I have 462 of those. How many of these do I have? I have 364. We got 200 of those. Let's get some more of these. Let's see if we can get another Omicron. We did not get another Omicron. That sucks. All right, well. We only need one more. We'll get it tomorrow. I was hoping we get it today. We didn't get it. But yeah, if you guys want, we'll be on tonight, Wednesday night show, the longest running live stream. I'll set up the stream here in a little bit. Again, if you become a recent Patreon sponsor, message me in Discord, and I'll get you access to the VIP. But you got to message me so I can tag you and get you in there squared away. So there you go. Oh, I got you, King's Elder Show. Let me get you the roll here. You should have the roll. Should be gray VIP there. Actually, I'll give you green too. Give me a second here. Rolls. You can have the green VIP too. There you go. You got your two new rolls. You got two yesterday? Well, down. You're a better man than me because I ain't getting shit. I do that. I don't even check where I am in arena. I just usually look. I'm like, okay, 17, 23. I got to do my climbs. Yep, you're in. I even give you the green one just because I'm a nice guy. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, second sister. Let's do that. Let's we'll do a couple. See what is her node? It was a small node, right? Let me look. We'll go double tap on this. Okay, she is a 60, so we'll do this. See how many we get. Well, we got 4. What? Jesus, I hit the lottery on that one. And then 1. Okay, it equal out. Pop the T3 Omni. Now, I think, Nathaniel Morgan, I'm going to do the Wampa one. Yeah. Just going to do that one. Get him remodded and stuff. And then, yeah, we're going to do the Corner Beast one for the next GAC. So, all right, so we got that one done. I did, man, her note, man, the last 4 days, I think I picked up 1 or 2 of her. It's been brutal, dude. But I'm not going to overly farm Iden. I will overly farm Second Sister because her ship is worth it. So if I invest in any of the Inquisitors, it's going to be her first. Just for that ship, dude. So I may do that before the next GACs. We'll go hard into trying to get her to 7 stars. God, I got to pull bronzings too. All right, so we're going to start wrapping it up. With that, we're going to call this one done. So on behalf of myself and everybody here, thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, as said, subscribe if you haven't already. If you, like I said, if you are a new Patreon, please hit me up in Discord and let me know so I can get you your status for your VIP status. You get your own channel and stuff, and it's just a good way. You can tag me. You can talk directly. There's a few VIPs in there, and you can tag me in there anytime. Plus, that gives you to the stream on the Gray VIP, to the pre-stream we do for the Wednesday night stream as well. Now you can't talk. You can watch it. You can't talk unless you're a member in YouTube. That's just the way it works. Sorry, I can't change that. That's just the way YouTube is. Sorry about that. It's just the way. It's the law of the land. All right. I think there's anything else. No, I think we're good. You know what I may do though for the VIP stream is just do Discord. We'll just talk. I'll jump in the VIP Discord and we can just talk that way. Because I always do Zoom and stuff, and then I can set up Zoom later. I'll just end the stream a little bit earlier so I can set up Zoom. All right. So with that, everyone have a great rest of your day. Love you guys. Peace out. We'll see you tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow.